I wish I was lying. I wish I was lying. Chat, I'm not freaking lying, bro. I freaking crashed. It's too warm in my house. My girlfriend had the heating on. Kind of a wrap. Gonna lie. The galleries win that map? It looks like they did, right? Okay, I gotta set up the YouTube stream again because it's cooked.
And we said it. We said, what does Gallerus need to change their hardpoint woes coming into today, coming into the most important match.
I'm not surprised that galleries won that because they were frying. Regardless.
Did not have a slow start there. And I'll tell you what, to be fair, despite that brilliant start from Gallerus, what was it, a 60-point advantage or something ridiculous like that off the start, despite that, Luminosity were constantly snapping at their heels throughout the game. They just could never quite catch up. Gallerus
all right.
incredibly well. And again, I think we're going to see it in the stat lines.
We're back, gamers. I should be live on YouTube as well. If you're just coming into the YouTube stream, my PC literally turned off. It just turned off. So we're back.
Really did feel like that kill feed was dominant by Gallerus throughout the majority of that game, and really helped.
Don't worry, boys.
Luminosity, I want to say that they had.
We're back in action.
They seem to just have a few more materials.
Oh yeah. Back in action, biscuit. All right, chat. Ooh, I can hear myself talk. I didn't even have a chance to set up my mic. Luckily, all the settings save themselves, but I can just hear myself. All right, there we go. We're actually back now. Sorry about that, chat. We're coming back, though. We're back, though, chat. What's up, gamers? Hey, TikTok. What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing, gamers? It's too hot in my room, I think. I'm not even lying. But we're back. Back after a little unfortunate event. Okay, need to get up my YouTube chat. Holy. I just tried to start the stream as quickly as I could. Bro, what the frick was that? Yo, thanks for the watermelon. The watermelon love me. What's up? Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's get the YouTube chat up. TikTok chat comes up automatically. Damn, you guys all came back. What the frick? You guys all came back? W. Not seeing that it would be necessarily a nightmare scenario for losing map number 1, but you see that as the weakness of Gallerus. You haven't been able to capitalize. TikTok, we all good? Yeah, what's up? So strong. What's up, gamers? Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. Y'all came back. Much love, guys. Didn't expect y'all to come back so fast. I thought it was gonna be a long struggle. Thanks, chat. That's crazy, bro. Thank you guys all for coming back. Let's go. I apologize about that, chat. I think it was just too warm in my house, and specifically my room. I'm actually gonna open up my window real quick, chat. I'll open up my window just to make sure we don't crash again, you know? Just to make sure of it, chat. So we don't hit that crashing Stein. Oh! Whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Who won? Galleries won. Galleries won that match that we just seen real quick right there, bro. Galleries won it instantly. I didn't get to see the score to give you, unfortunately, but I know that Galleries did win it. I'm gonna turn up my volumes and stuff.
They can possibly do something here.
What's good, Ferg? What's up, John?
Personally, Castle Express at all.
How you doing, man?
Over
How you doing? Hope you're having a good day, bro. Galleries from Brazil. Let's go, Edson. Hell yeah. Big up the Brazilian in the chat. I know you probably don't understand me much because you usually speak Portuguese in Brazil, but much love, bro. Much love, gamer.
Over towards their side. Let's have a reminder of the maps that are coming up over the rest of this series.
Okay. Yep, there you go. Galleries won first game on hardpoint standoff.
And if we need to, that's the end of hardpoint.
Yeah, more codes. Yeah, we are, Arshia. We have more codes to give out. We do indeed.
I think
we do indeed.
For me gives an indication to what seriousness Gallerus are bringing to today.
Welcome back, guys. Appreciate you. Thanks very much for the game controller, Bibiana.
Yeah,
Of course, Mia's for all the gifts for our return.
Keys to victory going into the series.
Thanks,
would be winning
Miz.
the hard point, and then I guess, you know, it's a bit presumptuous to say they are going to win the search
Hey,
and destroy
Animify.
and control, but you know that's just off knowledge of the fact that, you know, their control in Latin America during season 5 was.
Ayo, Raph was the bottom fragger. Really, Animify? Really?
I mean,
Damn, that's crazy. I seen him nuke the old LG roster at the start of the year. That's surprising that he was bottom fragging, bro. Yo, Mia's, thanks for the 5 gifted.
The only question marks are.
Thanks so much. Oh, we get a new sub wave because we restarted our stream. Yo, tap, 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 TikTok. Let's get it going.
Is it going to be something where LG come and
Let's get it going.
Because that is also their best control map. A lot of questions, a lot of answers.
Let's go.
In this series, we've got Express Search and Destroy next up, though. This is a do or die moment for LG. Reminder, folks, this is a single elimination tournament. You get 1 shot at redemption. If you lose it,
Yep, single elimination, chat.
Express
Single elimination.
to this game for LG.
That's tough.
Well, we'll find out when we get back in. But for me, I think
If you're right, you're right. If you lose
crucial.
once, you're a goner.
The control has been good.
No
But
losers
they
bracket,
will
chat.
look at it as a
No losers bracket. Let's make sure we're all caught up on this. I think we are.
You can't let yourself go down
Okay,
too
we're
many
all
times,
caught
too
up.
many
Yeah, we're good.
maps in these series, in these quarterfinals.
Another
We've
5
seen
gifted from
3-0
Mia's, chat. We just
already.
hit our sub wave at the start of the stream.
On making it count every single time
Let's
they
go,
get
chat.
advantage.
W Mia's.
And Gallerus,
W Mia's. Tap, tap, tap. Yes, Sirski.
Can LG tie things up?
Yes,
And at the
Sirski.
start of the search and destroy, I'm looking for a question out of
W,
LG.
chat. Let's go.
Raph in those positions where his
Let's go.
R9 can be pivotal for site control. Express is built for those close quarter.
Alessa is
Here we go,
finally
right
saying
up
it.
front. Gallerus, they know it. They need to win these up close and personal
Well,
fights.
Alizé.
Body sent over towards A. Utility and
It'll be a less safe for my whole life. I don't care.
Two teams.
Ratio.
Just trying to find a pick. I think that's one of the
Usagi with 10 gifted on YouTube as well. Yeah, we're getting a welcome and gift back. Thanks very much, Usagi.
With the R9 taken down in the first round, and that's Gallerus' advantage already.
Yep, and now you've got a flanking player to deal with in Henry Cat as well. So, really not see they're starting to feel the vice blows in now.
I knew you were asking to say something like, bruh.
Round. Cartels for a 1v4. I said he's a player that steps up in these
I
situations.
knew you would.
So already brought it down to a 1 versus 3. If you can get the skill against Henry Cat,
Give you
get the
goober.
hell out of dodge, that's nice. You've still got a
Thanks very much,
to work
Miz.
with, but he's going right back.
And
to the jump.
Usagi.
From the position he's in,
Green
and
fix?
where the
Oh,
opposition
sorry,
are, the
YouTube,
2v1
sorry.
versus 1v3s are, yeah, wherever
Sorry,
likely
guys.
to see if it was to happen.
Thanks for letting me know, YouTube.
Start. It comes from Foki finding those R9 kills to kick off the round, puts him in such an advantageous position. 1 to the good.
There we go.
Brilliant start from
That's
Gallerus.
better.
Again, you know, they
Thanks,
probably
guys.
started the VOD right. They
1
know
million
that
tournament. It
Luminosity
is a
are
$1 million
aggressive team here,
tournament.
and Express
Yeah.
Search and destroy that more often than not is
It
the
is
key to victory
indeed.
to winning this map. So for Gallerus to match that with Foke coming out with 3 kills at the start of the round, he's doing what R9 for Raph needs to be doing. Already opening bloods here in favor of LG.
Just
They're
take
gonna once
TikTok
again
too.
get control
Okay,
of A.
TikTok's
Gallerus
good
now
too,
has
we're
to
good.
take it without numbers. Lucas in within that snipe.
Hodge, thanks very
Makes it more
much.
difficult, but Kings gets aggressive there with the R9. Doesn't find the first.
The 100 diamonds.
It's Lucas in left up 1 versus 3.
All right, it's a 1-1
To be honest,
situation.
if Lucas
Galleries
hits that shot,
are
I think
in
that completely turns
front.
around, though, because then you would have the numbers that don't have to back him up, don't have to give
So
the position
far.
up, so you're then not getting rushed. Luminosity do a really good job. Big shout out towards Kings, who finds 2 inside the train. And then the gun getting the job done.
You are very lucky, AK, yeah. You must just be like an avid watcher. So it always gives members to you if you watch the stream a lot, bro.
They're heading over towards this side.
It'll give it to you first. It gives it to the people who watch the stream the most.
Bloody hell, boys, help me out because they are swarming over towards B, and Luminosity have complete control here.
Yep, I really love that play call.
Oh my god, Humanosity, bro. I remember that. Damn, he's saying Humanosity, bro. Who?
Straight out of the play for Luminosity. And all members are alive here when this bomb goes down. So for Gallerus, how do you approach this?
It really
one?
do
You've
be
got a
Humanosity
plethora
against the
of players
Galaxy
you can
right now, chat.
Well, you need to win an
Humanosity against the Galaxy.
Need to do here. Luminosity are going to be posted up. Now, bomb is, of course, down. 40 seconds or so remaining. On
I mean,
this.
Bride Gaming's already out, chat, so it's wraps.
And you absolutely should have won if your cartels. Now is this the second one on the chopping block? Not quite. Kings will find that one. Pub Zero will find one on the Jezdo. So it is ultimately a 4 versus 3 in favor of Gallerus. That one's going to be turned around now.
2 more to hit Subwave. It says that the Subwave's achieved for me. Must be a bug.
In favor of Gallerus. Traded again. Mihawk finds another. So S-Dug's left all on his own in a 1v2. It's a brilliant
Thanks,
retake
TK.
from Gallerus.
I remember watching when I was maybe 7 or 8. Damn, Kareem.
All their angles covered, but that one.
Wow, what age are you now, bro?
Disruption, picking up 3 kills there. It is Gallerus who are able to make the retake, and that's disheartening for Luminosity. They brought it out of the playbook. It is a play that worked out initially, but Gallerus' retake is just better. Just hits Diffy. This time around, Luminosity wasting no time. It is a straight round
hit
towards
Diffy.
Gallerus going through the middle of the map. There to answer the question if they wish to push through Ticket, but they haven't quite executed yet. Right, find themselves in a good position here, though. He can start to advance forward, start to cut off some lanes that Gallerus potentially could use. They ain't, and the bomb
Yikes.
is yet to be put down. Mazera trying to put
Gallerus up on a 2-1 lead, chat. Looking good.
Push through here with the Odin.
Probably feeling good after that first game, too.
Difficult position now for Luminosity.
Yo, Usagi, thanks for the 20 gifted members on YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
Much love, gamer.
They've got the bomb, yeah.
Thanks very much.
But they do not have an opportunity to get this bomb down.
W Usagi.
Trying to hit the audio cue to draw the player inside Ticket out. Henry Cam, I mean, he's getting drawn out, but he gets away with a kill there. King's dead to rights. Surely not another one. Jez has given a lot of himself away to Henry Cat there, barely gets away. And Hen is still in this position. Now, Fokke trading things out. Raph finds one, as does Cartels. Mihawk able to trade out once again, and they know where Jez is for this 1v3. He is done and dusted. Mihawk once again.
W.
The one to put the final nail on the round.
All right. I think they're going to be 2-0 up.
You've got those number of advantages. You know, some of the potential routes on the flank are not going to be covered. He just
Luminosity are getting smoked.
He's not the one that initiates it. His teammates starting to put some shots down. He walks through. It's 2 free kills to kill the round off.
Congrats on becoming members, guys. Shout out to Usagi for giving you the membership.
Fokke will be the first one to find a kill. Raph shut down as he tries to push through. It's a big grenade. It's a set grenade. And Fokke's just going to get aggressive.
Raph's 12-hour streams are really not paying off. Is that how long he streams for? 12 hours? My god.
A dangerous prospect. Kings does answer back 4 versus 3. Make it 4 versus 2.
This is very aggressive from Gallerus. They're getting deep into it. Jez knows it as well. He just held that angle and got something off the over-aggression.
Luminosity might be one of those teams that just play a lot but don't actually have like strategies or coordination. You know what I mean?
Perfectly. And now Cartels left alive. 1 versus 3. Might have just seen Mihawk. What? Oh, Mihawk gets first shots in, but Cartels will turn on him. Keeps this 1 versus 3 alive.
The snap from Cartels, giving Luminosity a little bit of hope here.
What do you even do for 12 hours, Usagi? What do you even do? Does he play ranked? Like, I can't find games on ranked.
Crispy as you could possibly want.
To play for 12 hours.
From him. Kills the round off. Gallerus still in prime position here now, Brody.
It's just Gallerus outplaying Luminosity in so many of these different positions.
Yeah, Luminosity, chat.
That play call from them was perfect.
They're getting cooked.
It's a rush straight towards B. Who's going to win?
Respectfully, of course, though.
It's been a problem, as has the Fennec of Mihawk, and it continues to be so. The Slipes of Lucastin and Pabzera also in the mix. And Cartels left alive once again.
Damn, really, Jamis?
You didn't even get a chance to get into that round. That was so fast.
Wow.
And these are the kind of rounds that you just want to avoid.
Well, they're giving away skins this time, Jamis.
Rounds, we had some close ones over towards A, where they were taking their time. Utility was going through. They were trying to put the pressure on that side. As soon as we went over towards B, I don't think Luminosity
7-1 watch? No way Luminosity gets 7-1.
Onto the attacking side, they can now dictate
no
where
shot.
They really want to go, and they're going to continue going over towards B because, hell, why not? It's been working out so well. It's happened again.
Wow.
Luminosity just getting slain left, right, and center. 6 points to the good now. This Gallerus search and destroy is looking scary.
I just don't understand.
Why is Infinite Esports not performing in these competitions? Because they're not good enough. Nobody from that team is good enough.
I'm not really sure, but either way, LG taken by surprise from behind. Now
playing comp
on map point. Once again, double blind straight towards B.
Just finds first blood. Fokke will find one back, but usually the result of anything
comp is a whole different ball game, bro. They don't focus on that. They just focus on clips.
Only, and that's a Gallerus round win. 1 more player remaining. Gallerus have just made absolute mincemeat of Luminosity here on Express. Yeah, hold your best S&D.
Yikes, bro. Luminosity, bro. Honestly, dude. For real.
There's an LG map. You get that, you get gifted that by the Vetoes. You take that. And yet the same kind of play style that we know LG are capable of from SBS Season 5.
Yo, NA is ass, chat. NA is cheeks, bro. NA is cheeks. There's no way. NA used to be so good, chat. And now They're nothing but washed up individuals with fat egos, chat. I mean, it happens. It really does happen, chat. You know, they just... You can't always stay on the top, can you? You can't always stay on the top, chat, but you know how it is, man. Alright. LG, you got one more game and then you're going to...
Good afternoon, passengers. This is the pre-boarding announcement for Flight 372A to Kansas City. We are now inviting those passengers with small children and any passengers required
Small children? They must be talking about Raph.
to begin boarding at this time. Please have your boarding pass and identification ready.
Alright.
Regular boarding will begin in approximately 10 minutes time.
There you go, Humanosity. We got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes until you're boarding that flight, buddy.
It's hard not to be.
It's hard not to be because he is just that good of a player, and there's always that conversation of point like, is he the best player in the world? I think certainly we were having those conversations around Mobile Masters, but you really do have to give some love
back
to the
on
rest
the
of Gallerist
airplane.
side, because all of them are capable of keeping up with him. I think in this series in particular, they've actually outpaced him. Lucas, and I think has taken a step
Oh, it's
back
the 24
somewhat, while the
Ultra,
rest of the
chat.
team are the
I thought
ones
they were
slaying
playing on the
out, and that's not
23.
the worst thing in the world, because
Maybe
it
I was
doesn't matter
lied
who's
to.
slaying out, as long as they're winning.
I think that's one thing we have to.
They told me falsehoods, chat.
When it has come down
They told me
to
false
their general gameplay,
info.
it has
Thanks for
sometimes
following,
felt
Edgar.
Like as if Lukashin's not having a good game, then they sometimes can struggle.
Raph
against some of the better
reevaluating
teams.
life decisions right now with the players he's teamed up with.
Team are absolutely frying.
Lucasin
Perhaps Zera
increasing his aura as he always does.
We've seen him on our screens or seen the kill feed. It was him lighting.
Tribe
LG
didn't
up,
even make
now
it to
LG
playoffs, bro. Why are you, bro?
the imp-
Wait, bro. This guy in chat's trying to cook me about Tribe, buddy. I'm not in Tribe, little bro. You can say all you want about them. I do not care. Stop trying to use it as a roast towards me. I'm not affiliated with them at all. All right? We're Team Ferg up in here. Okay, buddy? Get out of here, little bro.
They have, I think, relatively struggled on Control this weekend. You know, you go back to their Season 5, their domestic challenge season, and they were flawless on Control. They were the best Control team in that region. So I think it is so difficult at this point, not just to ask LG to win this map, but to ask them to reverse sweep. They are fighting a very
Oh
steep
God, we're
uphill
Ferg fam Savage. Let's go.
LG here as well, because that's
Hell yeah.
6-0 on search and
Any
destroy.
more redeem codes here? Yeah, there are.
Gallerist will now be thinking to themselves, right, okay,
There are,
well,
like
even
Sam.
if we lose these next two maps, we have another search and destroy. We haven't lost one all week.
TikTok, bounce up the likes to 150k and we'll give away another code. This
This
code will be... Let me check my man's messages. This code will be for a weapon camo for the DR Edge. Knife's Edge for the DR Edge, chat. Knife's Edge for the DR Edge.
Because we have that map number 5 in the search and destroy in the back pocket securely at this stage because it's been absolutely superb. But Arsenal Control going to be coming up next. I think, you know, for LG to have that flawless record on this map is going to give them confidence heading into this.
Can you comment on YouTube instead? No, I put it on the screen on YouTube. I put it on the screen. I put it on the screen on YouTube and TikTok. I don't want to comment it.
Hey, Express Search and Destroy is our map,
Because I can't put it in the comment section of TikTok, so it makes it unfair. I just put it on the screen.
That was a pretty good search and destroy for Gallerist. So, you know, again, it's kind of like maybe expectations are out the window. There's always the asterisk as well.
tap,
These kind of
everyone,
conversation
yes,
points. I mean,
sir.
really, the stats from the domestic regions are just these are the
Yeah, it's
preferential
the DR
maps
Edge
for these
skin,
teams.
chat.
These are the maps
It's
where
the
these
DR
guys
Edge
have
skin, and the
success.
DR Edge is actually
But
really
how
good
much
at the
does
minute.
that
We've
really
seen it a
matter
couple
when it
times
comes to
in
winning
chat
stats
so
on a level
far.
like this? Like, really, you're looking at
We've seen it a couple
performances like those
times.
in Mobile Masters, like those at CDSI, to see, all right, you can be good at these maps domestically, but when you go up against the best
Godlike
teams
one,
in
bro?
other
Nah,
regions,
Godlike are right.
does that same kind of thing
They're
pan out?
eliminated,
And, you know, I get
unfortunately,
the vibe
dude.
at the moment that given the fact that you know, LG just lost that Express Search and Destroy, maybe
I
it
think
just
so,
is not
Asuka.
working against international teams.
I think so. What's up, Ken? Thanks, man.
And for everybody at home, just to remind you of how these teams actually managed to get away through. Gallerist had to go to their very final game to get there. It took them 5 before they were able to get it done. It was a 3-2.
They looking mad depressed over there at
They're
Luminosity.
coming in as the lowest seed. Yeah, Luminosity got
They looking
through
hella
within
depressed.
4. It took the 5 for Gallerist
R.I.P. to the broskies.
into bracket play with a big single elimination. Tough to take for either one of these two teams if you do go in with the L, which right now is looking like LG's option in this series, because Gallerist are giving them none other. How's this one going to go, though? Is it potentially the Arsenal Control to bring it back into this game if you are LG, or do Gallerist continue the theme of 3-0s today. It's been
I hope they do.
nearly every single
I hope they 3-0 them.
in this series in
That would
particular
be
as well.
crazy.
Can Luminosity potentially turn it around here on Arsenal control?
I would love a competitive series. I would love to even get a sniff of a game 5, but we're very far away from it right now. Galeris, do they come out all guns blazing like they have the last couple of maps already? It looks like that might be the case.
Oh God, Shadow.
Going their way. Luminosity.
Oh my
War
God.
on 2 fronts, but you're not going to get a War 1 when you're facing Lucas in on the other side of the battlefield.
Oh, and you worried for him when that sniper play did come through. They get up close and personal. It does not matter what this man is using, and this is just not the start you would have wanted if you're Luminosity. 5-0 finding one down the outside. It's only Estok who can really answer back to what has been a flurry of kills for Galaris to kick things off. And with it,
Last year's champs was hella competitive. This year's champs is also super competitive, but like it's just top heavy, you know? Like the best teams in the world are so much better this year, but it just means that all the teams that didn't try to get better throughout the year are ass compared to them, you know?
Raf's going to gun him, so that's a good start. The problem is, though, you might well have that 1 kill. The rest of your teammates haven't actually found kills anywhere else. Maybe not. Maybe Raf is just good enough to pick up all these gunfights, create some space for the rest of LG.
Oh, I know, Kava. I know.
And they had to rotate around for the pressure that was coming in. There is actually a spawn kill potentially on the go as well here. Raf doing actually crazy things here with the KRM.
He is, yeah.
And he is really one of the big reasons this is why they've actually managed to find themselves this far up the map. 29 seconds on the clock. That has now been stopped with the pressure that they've been able to go on over towards A. Keep an eye on Pabzera. He might be the one to make the move here. If the rest of the team can get
Lucas is struggling in this map, chat. 1 kill so far.
And shut that down. So that
He's big boy struggling.
You're locked in by Luminosity. So now B, they have a whole minute and a half to try and get things going. But Galaris have been setting up here for some time, but they've been dealt with.
Oh,
Jez,
wow.
Not 1, 2, but 3. And that opens the door well and
All
truly
right,
wide
Jez.
open for the side of LG.
He is gone. LG now on the way. Nobody from Galaris to deal with here, but those ones coming off the spore. And Henry Cat's trying to be on the point though. Rap now looking to be a nuisance with the KRM. Going to immediately bring out this Predator missile to deal with that pesky player that is on the point. Luminosity, first tick about to potentially be through here. Galaris got to find your way through.
Yeah, Galaris have just been really broken open by the side of Raf. The shotgun come out and all of a sudden they came to play. Henry Cat can find zero.
Damn.
The pressure from the side
Oh,
of Galaris
damn, they
them off the
smoked
face
him.
of the planet. 9-9 on lives, but the thing is now for LG, they haven't necessarily been pushed back here. That's a huge name from Cartel straight off the
There's
spawn.
some crazy kills going on right now, chat.
The initiation
I can't even lie.
Yeah, we've been taken here by Raf though. Again, he's trying to do the exact same thing, create some space for the rest of his team while the rest of Luminosity make their way to the front of the point. Cartel also invest in the war machine. He's found one.
Oh, Mihawk got a triple. No way with the finish.
Cartel's trying to get something going here. Galaris only have 4 lives remaining, but they just need to hold on site. One player on the flank is going to not be dealt with. That's going to be Raf to find hand. 3 versus 5.
Oh my God.
now going to be taken down as well.
Oh my God.
Can find one, but Pabzera has also brought out the war machine. He needs to find some value with it. Luminosity backing up because they have the time to. Pabzera can find another.
Oh.
Surely doesn't find that gunfight. He does not. A 1 versus 3 for Lucas Jin is what is needed.
Nah, he doesn't win this. Nah, he lost. Nice try. Nice try. That was close, bro.
That was a scary one for a second, but they get the job well and truly done. Very well played.
Yeah, and it's the exact same strategy twice there for Luminosity consecutively, right? They get Raf through the middle of the map, they get in a position where he is cutting off LG, forcing them to all go up the steps. They can't get through Raf.
What do you mean?
The KRM at that short range.
Yeah, it is.
Not even Focky
You
can beat him in those gunfights. So,
that's facts.
Galaris just getting outplayed by that. LG with the strats win them that round number 1. Now can they follow it up with a solid defense in round number 2? The one operator that they've got ready to go here, Estug, going to bring it out to play. Not finding any value just yet because Galaris made their way towards B.
Galaris have freely walked down the B street. Estug well placed to Pabzera, and now all of a sudden LG can start to think about trying to get a little bit more control over towards this side because Galaris just walked straight up. They will find those kills, they will push out those lanes. Keep an eye on Mihawk. They know where he is, though.
Good luck, good kid.
So they've got a decent idea, but he's got a claw in his hands.
What character skin is today? Yesterday I got Sophia. I'll check for you.
But they deal with him almost immediately.
The character skin is Scylla.
Players really
It's a
spawning
Scylla
in
character
for him
skin.
to deal with. Everybody from Galaris wasn't really finding the kills that he needed them to find.
And I think
one of their players has shrapnel? He does.
Off the back of that, right? A was totally clear. Now they're preoccupied with the Luminosity players.
Chat, Void might be onto something. Is shrapnel not banned?
Whatsoever. Now Raf coming in from behind, having the help of Kings with him.
Yeah, I know, man. It's crazy good, bro. Yeah, Manad's messaging me telling you guys how good the DRH is. The skin that they're giving away for it.
Stick to this point.
Oh, they've lost a couple of kills as well, and that's going to create a little bit of chaos.
Oh, God.
Are they going to have enough help to actually get out of this spawn trap? No, they are not. Estug finds 2. He's going to be left on his own to try and keep things going. Lives-wise, we are leaning towards Luminosity ever so slightly.
That is going great. Please, yours.
On that spawn trap, who are now starting to find the way around again. A has been captured though, and Galaris are working on plenty here over towards the B side. Whereas Luminosity really focused on the spawn trap. It hasn't necessarily worked yet.
Oh, Lucas, you gotta be hitting those.
Just a little too much resources to that spawn trap. I think they're
Oh my God, Lucasson. He's really struggling in this map. Really struggling.
Things up a little bit against Galaris, and Galaris will be sent back to square one. But they have a lot of time here. They've already got 1 tick down on B.
Your tournament more exciting than this one? All right, bro.
Their entire back
I got you with a new tournament since time. You'll trust, brother. Trust.
That's the route that Galaris are taking here. Will it work?
We're bringing back the Ferg tourneys, man.
Might have just made the call to the teammates. That's what's happening.
If Raf can find something else here, that will be huge for him and his team. He knows this player's there. He does actually manage to find Mihawk before going down to Lucas Jin. You can see already Galaris are starting to work on some sort of flank if they can. Mihawk and COD trying to get something done. Estug is the one watching it though. He can find one before.
Yeah, Shrapnel must be allowed.
The rest of the team, but now they're going to be distracted by the fact that Foki is here. He's pulled out the equalizer, but he's going to have so many players in and around him. But is that going to open up the door for the rest of Galaris? Or can Foki just deal with them? He can only find one. But is that going to give them the room on the other side of the map?
But it's the exact same thing that we saw earlier on, where Galaris, you're getting a player in that position, but you're not doing anything with it. You can't just follow that up with another flank. And that's the attempt here. Cartel's in behind, able to get the team shots. Finisher, Pabzera down for the count. That's a bad decision from Galaris. If you're going to get a player with a claw into the spawn trap, you need to have players ready to capitalize.
What's been working out for Galaris still in the search and destroy with these 5v5 fights.
Yeah,
that's what
Galaris just aren't
here to try and find themselves around. They're down
killing
now
at all.
5 lives in total. Can they manage to find a way through? Lucas Jin will find one. 5-0 will find another. They've got to try and
wow.
They cannot. Cartels find
I'm surprised Cartels could do that.
For Luminosity, unless 2 players from Galaris can do the impossible, not going to happen.
Well played.
Giving some life here in this series.
There's no way they win this.
Now. But Galaris, it feels like
no way Galaris come back from this.
Maybe overconfident in some of their play, especially around number 1.
Lucason's mid this game.
A little bit of a fumble.
It's just uncharacteristically individual, is what I describe it as right now. Galaris, I think, you know...
That guy, Han, he's top of their team, but he is 9 and 17, bro.
Anybody on the follow-up? I mean,
he's 9 and 17.
It's not going to work. Regardless, Luminosity have everything.
100K, chat, let's go.
The amount of utility on side.
It was 150K, wasn't it?
Predator missile down to keep Galaris inside.
For the taps.
Path has opened up over towards B. I mean, they've got so many options to start this round out. And Pabzera, I mean, no choice but kind of blindly fire these War Machine pellets down range. We'll find one, but LG, I mean, they're still in the conversation for a B cap.
Going to try and get a little bit of control. Kings does but the shots are
thanks, Savage.
with the Odin.
150K it was.
Posted up with that.
150K for a new skin.
We'll find something over towards Lab, so Mihawk could potentially cause some issue, but Luminosity, as soon as they got a hold of it, they haven't let it go, and Raph now just trying to press the issue if he can as well. They want to secure B, they want to secure this map. It's looking more and more likely as time is going on. B is lost, you got A locked down here with Raph as well. This game may well be done before it's even started.
Yeah, it feels like it, doesn't it? Tells you you're investing everything to get this one done and dusted. A in control for them. Cartels now going to keep these guys away. I don't even know if Galaris can touch this point in time.
Look at these guys. They're going to 3-0 them.
Enemy lines. He's going to get cut down. Galaris, no choice but to go through the smallest of choke points to keep this game alive. Facing down the Annihilator from Kings and all the bullets and weapons of LG. Kings with a double. That should surely be it, and it will. LG keeping this series alive. Arsenal control is theirs.
After looking flawless in their regular season, they bring it to the world stage as well. Arsenal control.
All right.
Gets them a lifeline.
They're still alive for now, chat. I mean, we got to take them off that terminal. Somebody got to rebook their flights back home. Because they're not going on that flight that we had on before.
This one and done and dusted. And that's what it felt like in round number 1. When they came out the gate, they found 5 or 6 kills straight from that. But that was the only note, really, from Galaris throughout the entirety of the map. Other than that, it was all LG. He just got down to business, got the job done. A series is something we now have on our hands, Brody, because it wasn't
an interesting series, but I think the Galleries still have it.
I think now for LG,
I still think they have it, chat.
I think they were kind of feeling
next map, bro, they're going to close out 3-1. 3-1, chat. 3-1. Let's go.
Once that process was done. That being said, you know, look, I'm giving Galaris
it's got to be done, chat. It's got to be done. You know what else has to be done? I got to go to the toilet.
You have to play around the spawn mechanics on this map mode combination. I got to give LG a bit of props, actually, because even though Galaris did mess it up and kind of open the door for LG,
looking at my
in those
my car.
situations, LG were very quick to deal with it. They were like, all right, look, someone is trying to flank us here. They might have an operator. Let's get them out before they can cause some problems. And they did that without taking the players from the key positions out of those positions, right? Raph consistently stayed in that cut, making sure nobody made their way through the middle of the map. I think that's really impressive team play coming out from LG, right decision making, and I think it's the thing that ends up winning them the map.
And it felt like the catalyst for that was Raph, right? Over the entirety with the shotgun. And we see it from the first player through Vent. We've seen one player push towards him. All right, okay, he's been dealt with a shotgun. And then another just sprinting in there with fists up, expecting to be able to do something. And I want to say it was arguably cockiness from the side of Gallerus to a certain degree at the start of that. But I mean, who can blame them after the first two maps, I suppose? But you get caught lacking just a little bit if you're Gallerus, and Luminosity throw themselves back into the conversation of this series. Map number 4 is going to be coming up in just a second, and we're going to be going over, I believe at least, to a Luminosity hardpoint here. They've got to be feeling good heading into map number 4. And then that would force, obviously, a map number 5, which would be Gallerus' search and destroy pick in Kurahana. But again, for all that I did mention that Gallerus will remain confident in this series, whatever happens. Even if they have to go to a last map, they know they have it within them to dominate that search and destroy. It's all very well saying that, but how they would feel on the main stage is something different entirely.
Yeah, I mean, it's very different up there, ultimately, right? But still, I mean, for these guys, they've got to be feeling so happy on the main stage, right? I mean, LG, they're finally in the series now. They've got some momentum in their favor. They didn't just win that map, but they did so convincingly, and I think they can kind of now be feeling a lot more relaxed. As you said, you now going into a map which is yours. Hacienda Hardpoint is a strong map for Luminosity. It is their best hardpoint map from Season 5 of the Snapdragon Pro series. So we are potentially looking at, obviously, you know,
all right, boys
that Luminosity
and girls,
won their control in Arsenal. A situation
are they resting after losing?
Our first game 5 of the day here in the quarterfinals. It would be awesome to see.
Is that what's happening?
For LG, again, this is a totally different beast.
Guys, does anyone know what this is?
Well, let's see if Gallerus can repurpose themselves.
I know my YouTube camera is the wrong way around because somebody told me to flip it.
Before map number 4. We'll see.
Does anyone know what this is?
All right, V-Mommy here.
Chat, what is this?
Gaming, North America's
Did she just call them Humanosity Gaming? Accurate.
Again, how are you guys feeling
Accurate.
going into Atlanta? Let's start with you, Cartels.
I'm excited to play.
Yes, sir.
See Elevate and Xbox that made it here.
You already named dropped.
I mean the brand Blueprint. Blueprint is
I'm excited to play those teams.
That's cool. How about
that
you,
guy. You know that like ginger guy that's trying to reverse aging?
Confident.
It's that guy.
Jez?
Yeah, more excited than last year because I didn't play at all.
Oh yeah. You getting ready for your redemption arc for this year?
Yeah, you can say something like that. Yeah.
You know, we're really excited. We've been grinding. We're gonna be a team right now for a reason. So we're going in great blazing.
Bro!
I'm pretty excited to
Bro, ain't no way.
And it gives it like a little opportunity.
Of course. What do you think sets
Bro.
LG apart from the other NA teams?
You got me thinking now.
Oh yeah?
Bro,
It's simple as this, you know.
ain't no way they got my man Jazz like that,
This
chat.
guy is a prodigy, I'll be honest. In my honest opinion, the best AR in North America right here. Jez, 2022 World Champion for a reason. And we got my boy S-Thug, probably the most talented, best player of all time in NA. I know it's a big take, but I genuinely think he is like one of the best.
Bro, S-Thug is like, bro, he's like.
What really makes us great is that, jokes aside, all 5 of these players, myself included, have something to prove.
Bro, these
you know
two,
what I mean? Going into
these two are
championship.
strict
What
gunners,
pushes
chat.
you
I can't even
forward,
lie.
Like as a team or as an individual.
My mom before, she did not want me to play at all, wanted me to go to school and stuff. I had to have like Sylvia, like Team Mayhem, like see, I'll talk to my mom to let me play and stuff. So she kind of helped out on that. Now my mom like supports it, so I just want to make my mom proud and stuff.
Pretty much the same thing, you know. When
Fair
I prove
enough.
to myself that, you know, win a ring, supporters too as well. So, you know, got something big to live up to.
Bro, what height is that guy?
So, and being that 2022, I got a ring. I want to be the first to get 2.
Proof as a team that we can be the first team to win.
Bro, did he just say first to get 2? Does my man not know that Marshy and Bolu exist?
Times when I'm down, I look at these guys. Every single player here, myself included, is really hungry. So we're coming in with flames. This will be the best COD Mobile championship we've ever had, period, to date. So make sure you tune in.
He's saying make sure you tune in like we aren't already tuned in, chat. All right, man. You sent me the code for the next next code.
The Call of Duty Mobile World
All right, I see it.
Championships 2024. Hell of a game on our hands. Here between Luminosity and Galoris.
All right, chat.
Thank you to our partners across the board, and especially to DHL. Chance to win €5,000. Follow that link, ESL.gg/EFFI. Hey,
You guys ready for the code?
Yeah, I'd love it, mate. €5,000. You could do a little €5,000. You could buy like, I don't know, 5,000 Freddos or something like that, isn't it?
I think they're probably more than €1 these days.
They probably are.
This is going so far over the Americans' heads, I'm not going to lie. But back to the conversation.
Okay, chat.
LG back into this game.
Yep.
But do we believe that this map number 4 could go their way? Based on maps 1 and 2, what we've seen from Galaris was very, very strong.
I'm gonna get the code ready, chat.
Confidence now for LG is going to be there. They know we'll have a chance in this series.
Yeah, I think, you know, the difference maker for me now is that we are going into a map that LG would want to play in Hacienda, right? So they will be very comfortable here. This is where your ARs.
All right, chat. Code's coming on the screen right now, gamers.
You heard the call, right? I mean, Kings and S.
Code's coming up the screen right now.
In North America, right? Raph has got a lot of confidence in his team. Of course, Cartel's also.
Code for
in the last game's top fragger for the roster.
the DRH 5,
in these
4,
situations, in
3,
these clutch-up situations.
2,
So
1.
I feel like genuinely, I know
Bang.
we said 3-0 to begin with, but now, of course, you know, we have the map set in front of us. We have
There it is,
LG
chat.
that
Brand new
feels
code.
fired up here. I feel like
Brand
this
new
might
code
well
on
go
the
all
screen
distance
right now,
to game
gamers.
5.
In the pit of my
YouTube,
stomach,
you didn't
I'm
see
with
nothing.
you on that, actually, because it just feels like it's such a flip. It's so many times, I mean, over just Call of Duty esports full stop. That third map in game mode, wherever it is, over the airs, domination comes to the flag, control, whatever. It always feels like it can be a bit of a swing. If a team dominates in the way that Galoris did over maps 1 and 2, a control all of a sudden happens, you lose that one.
Yep.
The doubt creeps in.
All right.
Are Galoris
A lot of people
strong
saying they
enough
got it on
to be able to
TikTok.
deal with what is
A
now
lot
gonna
of
be
people
very
saying they
difficult
got it
map number
on
4?
YouTube.
Because if LG find this one, yes, okay, they have a very tough map number 5
The
coming
next
up.
code
If
we'll
that
be
is
giving
the
away
case,
will be the character
confidence
skin
will
for
be on one
Scylla.
side of the stage, and well, for me, it's the
Ooh,
left-hand side.
Sargeant
I'm
got
not
it.
sure which way you guys are seeing it at home, but that's where it will feel. Luminosity.
I just had to do my left and rights there for a second. Sometimes it's confusing, you know. But yeah, Luminosity will definitely.
All right, I'm going to take it off the screen because it's probably completely flamed now, chat.
Let's take a look then at map number 1 highlights. A reminder of what happened if you're
We'll have
just
another
joining
code
us,
very
in the first
soon
time
for
in
the
series. We were
girl
talking
character
about
skin
Galaris.
Scylla.
I think, you know, over the course of yesterday, we're kind of slow starting
chat.
in hardpoint, and then later on during the games,
Was that
that's
Ryder?
when they kind of kick things off. This was definitely not the case.
Where did you guys see it? It was on the
frame
screen,
one,
Tommy.
Galaris started strong.
It's on the
Fantastic
screen.
performance from them. If they can bring this kind of level to map number 4, all of a sudden that Luminosity confidence will be dealt with. But I mean, it was a really convincing hardpoint, and that had been the issue for Galaris all day yesterday throughout the Swiss. Hardpoint was severely lacking. I tell you what wasn't, their search and destroy, still flawless after map number 2 between these two teams. That just went so one-sided in Galaris' direction so quickly.
Yeah, I think that the key differentiating factor here is, again, you know, Luminosity on this map mode combination. When we saw them during the Season 5 of the Snapdragon Pro Series, I mean, they were so aggressive. They were constantly successful at getting Raph in those positions where they could unsettle the other team. Galaris never let that happen. On the flip side of the situation,
Bro, this is actually really nice.
Players like Mihawk being so annoying, Fokke being so annoying, just constantly getting under their skin and finding routes that would frustrate them. So Galaris here taking that search and destroy.
What's it got in here?
Fantastic performance from Galaris on that map in particular, but they're going to have to bring something else to the table.
It
here
has
on map
dried
number 4,
blueberries,
because
roasted
map 3
macadamia
was
nuts,
not
and a
great.
walnut mix.
Luminosity will be trying to get into that confidence now, trying to use it to enable them to force that map.
That's actually
number
really
5.
nice.
Whatever happens in this series, I'm sure this.
And
map
I'm
is
not
going
a
to
guy
be
that
an
likes
absolute
nuts.
banger one way or another. We should be jumping.
I know some of you guys in the chat like nuts. It's not bad. 2024, you can like whatever you want.
This map in particular.
You know, I'm so glad you asked, Tom, because we did actually see them yesterday on this map combination against Godlike, and this is, I think, partially where our kind of talking points about a slow start comes from, because when they were playing Godlike on this map mode combination, they kind of, what was it, I think it was a 90-point disadvantage or something ridiculous like that. Like, Godlike started so strong. Actually, towards the end of the game, they almost brought it back. It came down to
It's
a
permanent,
14-point
Gonzo.
game in the end. Godlike, I
The
believe, were able to
codes are
finish
for
things off,
permanent things.
on P4.
They're not
But
temporary.
nonetheless, I mean, Galaris are capable on this map. I think if they do start
The
way
likes
they
the
did
edge
on map
camo I
number
got so
one.
P. Let's go, Dwayne.
LG might not like the Gallerus that they see, but I mean, again, it's just a question of, are we going to get that Gallerus that we saw yesterday, or are we going to get Gallerus we saw in map 1?
Well, both these two teams still alive in this bracket. Stalwart and Godlike have been dealt with. Hearts out. We did have to just remind everyone by getting that little scratch through that there. Thank you to Uling for kind of doing his job. He's too nice of a guy. I would have been staring him in the eyes whilst I crossed his name out.
Bro, this is good. This is a healthy snack, chat. This is a healthy snack.
There's just going to be a ton of hearts on the board. It's kind of like Alice in Wonderland or something on our bracket. You'll know that Uling's been there, that's for sure. But yeah, he's a really nice guy, of course. It's actually funny you say that, right? Because do you remember Mobile Masters, right? When he actually won, of course, with Q9, they beat Gallerus. I think it was like something 4-0, 4-1 in the grand finals, right? And you know, part of his victory speech, he literally spent saying how good of a player Lucasin is. I mean, honestly, obviously a lot of the conversation was about Lucasin and Uling, who are the best players.
Go pro again. I'm good.
The fact that Uling spent time of his victory speech to say, Lucasin's an amazing player. I've got so much respect. I learned so much from him. I mean, it goes to show, A, how wonderful a player Uling is. It's a rare breed for sure. And then B, how brilliant of a player Lucasin is.
I think we need more personalities like Uling on the broadcast team. People to be nicer to me, actually, if anything, you know.
To you?
To me, mate, yeah. No,
wow.
You deserve everything you get. Let's not get it twisted.
That's fair.
Yeah, what are they yapping about? Oh, we're going. We're finally going. Let's go. I was going to say, this is taking a little bit longer than usual, chat. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you want to go pro? It's just a lot of time investment. Edge. And if I was going to go pro, I'd want to be the winner. I'm like, it's just too much time investment.
Tomorrow's festivities.
I'm doing great, Nody. How are you?
Between these two teams in this one, if Luminosity can force a map number 5, but Gallerus, can you close
snack
it out?
name? It's from Brian Johnson.
Point in map number 1, but can you find 2 when you've struggled all week long to do so? I'm not too sure. Luminosity will have the bit between their TT.
I think I'm just going to keep it open, chat, so I can just keep diving into it.
And a hard point again. It's a very strong map mode combination for them in all the way back towards Season 5 of SPS. So, we're feeling confident for the moment, though.
And he missed that so badly.
Over this time. P1 is always a mixy one, and I think both of these two teams, they're going to have that kind of rotation towards P2 in the back of the line. That's why you're seeing Luminosity back up just a little bit, making sure that nobody from Gallerus has kind of gone through.
All about the rotation, though. That's going to be coming in pretty shortly. I'm just curious to see how some of these opening gunfights are going to go. Very even across the board from both these two teams. It's one of those that if Luminosity came out the gate screaming, you worry for Gallerus, but they're picking up some good free time here. Rotation over towards P2's kind of 50-50 as well. Luminosity with a nice stop.
Yeah. Luminosity actually winning some of the fights as well. I was a little bit concerned that they've let too many Gallerus players already in towards Lamborghini. But they're doing well to take them out. Raph goes through the smoke. Shot's not good. Lucasin will survive that fight on his own only momentarily. A couple of players now. Jez and S-Thug looking to push through. Mihawk able to double up. Jez will get the car bomb onto one player, but the rest of those gunfights going in Gallerus' favor. Now they've got the back spawns as well, but Luminosity, they're trying to fight for it.
Lucasin trying to stay alive as long as he can. Does get taken down by Jez, so that may well give Luminosity just a little bit of a toehold. Over towards this hill, if they can even get anywhere near it. Gallerus right now are just about keeping them at bay. Operator's going to start.
This is a really close start, chat.
Raph has done so well.
I was just cleaning my teeth.
There, though. S-Thug is the only one who can kind of combine.
They're cooking. Damn, S-Thug's cooking. What the frick was that? He still go. Oh my god. No way. He almost got that 5.
Yeah, and you're already forcing out the utility.
A full team.
Here, you know,
oh, the car blew him up, bro.
So he's going to bring that one down to keep Luminosity out of the hard point. Even that is not enough. Still a couple of players hanging around here. Fokke over the top will get shut down, not able to connect with the R9. So LG will get that scrap time. And actually, to be fair, they might have a good look at the rotation as well. S-Thug is snuck through. He's getting some shots in towards Mihawk. Mihawk trying to play his life. That's not going to happen. And if S-Thug can find even more here, this is going to do more than just cause some problems for Gallerus. It's going to turn their attention away from the rest of LG.
Well, eventually, they do take him down, but it actually took the Sparrow to get rid of him from Henricat.
Yeah, Galleries are from Brazil.
This rotation that was looking good for Gallerus is no longer. Luminosity have come through the front door. S-Thug has come back with his own Sparrow and said, yeah, okay, I can do this too.
Right.
And here come the rest of the operators now. Cartel starting to ring out the war machine over towards the fence's side. Kills over towards the back, though, coming in from Lucasin. A potential pinch being set up here by the side of Gallerus.
Gallerus still trying it, but they just can't get past the ARs. We talked about it, right? The ARs being this massive thing for LG. Now Pabzera inside with the War Machine, though. Wants to get some serious value with it. Not a lot connecting, but Raf's R9, or Raf's Equalizer, excuse me, will. Pabzera now fighting back with a War Machine of his own. Still alive in the situation. Panic Drone going out for a 1. Gallerus know how important even this 10 seconds is. Even if it's just a contest, you take it all day long. Luminosity now looking for it. They will have a clean look at this next rotation.
Cartels has done so well. This final 5 seconds, he's contested every single one of them. And that's forced the rest of Luminosity. Well, okay, they've had
another one of those games, chat, where it's even Stevens.
Push over towards this next hill.
Both players are battling hard here.
Deal with one player. Luminosity get themselves set up.
We've seen quite a few close games today thus far, haven't we? For Hardpoint particularly. Chaotic point indeed. You're spitting nothing but facts, Ernstein.
Annihilator is out from him. He's trying to do it all
For
for
real.
his team. Pokey is there to follow up. Lucas in with a third. Breaks it wide open, pretty much all on his own.
Lucasin going to create some space here for Gallerus. Kings now wants to do exactly what Lucasin just did to him. Mihawk on the other side, keeping the rest of the reinforcements away. Mihawk is able to completely burn through the entirety of the Luminosity roster. That's 3 in a row for King.
Yeah, this is Hardpoint, Taff.
Despite having this Annihilator, hasn't really had a chance to activate with it and isn't even going to get a single kill with it. Gallerus are just overwhelming Luminosity here. They're getting so much time on this hardpoint and they're about to take the lead.
It felt like Kings was waiting for something to fall into his lap, whereas Lucashin was the one being proactive with that Annihilator. Finds 3 out of absolutely nothing, and then the kill feed is looking in one direction and one
damn.
direction
Oh my
only.
god.
Brilliant hold from Gallerus, but it only gives them an ever so slight lead heading into the second rotation.
They really cooked there for a minute.
That could be influential. Luminosity were looking good for the setup, and they got blown apart.
This has been a close hardpoint thus far. We promised you guys a banger here. So Luminosity
It
looking
has
to
been
extend
close.
this series to 5. Now I want to try and take the lead once again. P1, Mixie is
You're sleepy? What's up, Gammy? Wake yourself up! Wake up!
Top side. The ARs for Gallerus are going to want to step it up a notch if they do want the map control around here. LG, look, they're going to be in here for the moment. Still trying to fight for this time. S-Thug again is looking for that topside control. It gives you just so much control over the middle of the hardpoint, but Lucasin able to find his way through for at least one. Being
No
so
team from Africa? Nah, I don't think so, man.
For Gallerus means they flip the map in their favor.
There is African players in the tournament. African American.
It was pretty mixy between the squads. It was a big play needed from Luminosity to actually find themselves back in control of that point. Can S-Thug and Co continue to find these plays? Because that's what it feels like. It feels like they're relying on the big moments so far throughout this game.
You're glad that NA's getting humbled? To be honest, me too. They kind of deserved it because they didn't practice all year.
Now the rotation over towards P2. That hill's going to be popping in about 6 seconds time. Gallerus have the opportunity to set themselves up. They can lay down the land. They know exactly where LG are coming from. That kill tells you that exactly. Cartels can find one with his War Machine. Isn't going to find a whole lot else. Kings finds a couple though. Luminosity threatening.
Yeah, you can find something here. Cartel's actually looking for a flanking player here. That's created some space for the rest of the team to find their way through. Gallerus now forced in towards using their stuff. Pabzera fight 4. Hello, welcome to the party, Pabzera. Gallerus now full investment here to take this time away. Luminosity split spawns round the back line. Looking to try and take it away from Gallerus. Fokke recognizes the urgency to push out of the hard point. Will only be able to find one, but Gallerus
not much in it, chat. Only about 20.
He has to push out one end.
Pride is out of the tournament. Yeah, Pride Gaming are gone.
Difficult when you're dealing with players coming in from a couple of different angles. Lucashin can only find one with his Annihilator. It felt like he only had that about 2 seconds ago, but Gallerus will be the ones who pick up the majority of the time here. Trying to actually solidify something over towards the scrap time. Raf is just holding it down all on his own with the equalizers. Making 3, not going to find the force. But he is going to set Morris picking up the majority of that time. That, what, 10, 15 seconds? That's a 30-point swing potentially to the deterrent of Luminosity, but because Raf finds those moments, he finds that equalizer kill, it shuts that down. Now they have the rotation as well over towards Fences. They had a lot of luck here last time. Let's see if they can do it again.
Yeah, this is the key one, right? This is the one where Fences is always messy. To get a lot of time off this hill would be miraculous, and Luminosity know it.
Oh, it's
so
just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Only actually find one there with the
24/7.
Fortunately enough, the rest of the team here are still in the hard point to contest. Gallerus players in behind though. Keep an eye on Fokke, looking to cause some carnage. He's going to get cut short. Now for Gallerus, this is a one-dimensional attack from the front.
Let's see if they can find a way through. Lucashin is the tip of the spear, and Mihawk is
That's a good double.
well.
No, he's going to die though as soon as he feels like the purifier.
Who's able to find 8 back, so Gallerus will get some control for around 20 more seconds potentially.
Look at his 30 kills, chat.
A couple of the players here, operators across the board. Fokke will find another one. Lucashin behind him. Fokke looking for the third. Raf though will find 2 of his own. Find it tooth and nail.
32
towards Fences. If you are Luminosity Gaming,
oh
can you
my
manage to
god,
find a way through? Yes, you can. worse to contest, but last time around we've seen it. They did get the rotation over towards P4. They didn't do anything with it. This time around they have got bodies over there. They have to hold this down.
Yeah, but you got to be careful. The Annihilator last time around from Lucasin was the problem. This time around he doesn't have one just yet. Predator Missile will be down, so now they know where these players are located. Kings, Annihilator. Inside the hard point this time around. How much can you actually find? Gallerist are coming all from this one direction here. They're facing down both the Annihilator and the War Machine from Cartel. And Cartel's reads and we'll find Lucasin as well. Luminosity off back. Great utilization.
Time for a big stretch. Yo, you're right, Bexa.
Yeah, Gallerist got to be getting hold of their own.
Thank you for reminding me.
Would like to think perfect usage. You are absolutely right. So efficient from Cartels and Co. Gallerist are going to be in a position where they can do the same themselves. They're currently inside the hard point, 24 seconds to go. Estog, though, he's got a Sparrow of his own, finds a couple more. It just seems as if every single operator has been brought out here by Luminosity has been great, but Foki trying to do the same with the Equalizer. Can only find two. Back and forth. Nobody really
needed this.
Sort of control.
Foki would have found that fourth kill there. I know that's a lot to ask for any player with the Equalizers, but still, was not good enough. Luminosity still holding on for this one. Mikor, can he get anything done with the Purifiers? No, Raph on the other side. Mikor's still alive, by the way, with that Purifier. He's looking for the players to go through the middle of the map. He's not able to find anything.
I don't do any drugs, man.
As we go
I'm
into
sober.
The third set, excuse me, here.
I've been sober for years.
Just a few points in the lead over Gallerist. Henry picking up 3 kills though. That's going to give them a lot of.
Oh my God!
So much time to
that's kill feed, bro. It's just all galleries.
2C teams pick up decent chunks of time on this Fountain Hill.
It is for real, Gemini.
Initiation to be able to do that. Setting themselves up still.
19's really good right now, Twinkle, yeah.
Step back, we've got a dead even game. And it feels like Gallerist are probably going to have a lot of operators available here. You can see already.
There was a guy right beside Hand, but he didn't make any noise.
With it too, also available for Lucas Jean and Pabzera. Raph does have something available for probably the rotation over towards P2 in just a second. But it feels like both these two teams, they're trading back and forth when the operators are available. Right now, it's Gallerist's turn.
I don't know if Gallerist will want to utilize them here with 10 seconds left, right? I think you want to try and keep those ones.
Bro, this is ridiculous. Look how close this has been.
Control of it. Big kill from Mikor on towards one player. Rogue Spawn coming through.
Like LG are really fighting for survival here, chat. They really are.
Jez will win the crucial one-on-one as well. And with those spawns now going Luminosity's way here, they've got an opportunity to hold. They're 9 points down at this point in time. Here come the operators.
The operators are out, but they have a pinch being potentially set up here if you're Gallerist. Jez can find two with the claw. Here comes Raph as a little bit of backup. We press from two different sides here, water and of course from the car park. Up the ramp we go. If you're Pabzera, you start to fire into the smoke and see where you can hit, and absolutely everything is the answer. Finds 3 on his own, and not much left available here from the side of Luminosity. Lucasin now bringing out the Annihilator as well. 200 points is beckoning for Gallerist.
Yeah, and you can find this one from the front as well. Fortunately, though, Luminosity do manage to get one player through. That has to be the savior here, while Gallerist just firing all of this downrange. Predator Missile now coming down from Henry Cat as well. Cartel looking to just fire those pellets through the smoke as well. If they can do it, why can't I? Big plays from Cartel.
Huge.
As he gets through for the back 15 seconds. LG wanted this time.
I can't believe how close this is.
Between their legs, it felt as if they were holding that one down so
No, I don't
well.
smoke.
It's going to be Luminosity.
That's not why my throat's like this. I don't do any drugs, bro.
Get over towards the fences. Both teams to take a breath, take a moment.
Not tobacco or anything.
Gritty of this map, and both these teams so evenly matched. P3 really has been a bit of a mixy one. It's going to be Gallerist, the first one's there, but Luminosity trying to find
who is going to win this?
Can only find one in the back of Cartels. Because Jin found one of his
Who is going to win it?
Going to start coming in as well. You can already see it's the Sparrow from Estog. Finds one, but Foki shuts that one down, and now he comes out with the equalizers as well. Foki now holding it down entirely on his own. They got one player on the flank, but
that is such a good spot, chat. This spot is crazy right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a play. What a freaking play!
This is normally a mixy hardpoint ton, and Gallerist is so certain of it. They're so happy with the time they gave.
The operator usage has been almost
unbelievable, Galleries.
Finding themselves around 25 seconds.
Wow!
Finds 2 out of
absolutely cooking though.
He's pulled that from thin air, and Foki answers back with 3, now 4, making it a 5th in a row.
Oh my god!
Bringing it down with the shotgun.
Oh my god!
Luminosity game, and Gallerist taking
Foki! He destroyed him in this hardpoint. He might be the reason why they win off of it.
Hopes and dreams. Rotational battles.
Look, they get 30.
Put so much into the scrap.
I don't want to say they're 30 ahead. They're like 25 ahead. Bro, they got so much time off of that from just Foki himself with the equalizer and then killing them like that.
And they need to take these deep breaths, and they need to lock this one down, because Gallerist are finding themselves 16 seconds away from sending themselves to a Sunday. Lucasin is there with Pabzera. These two players have been the catalyst for this side of Gallerist time and time again. Mihawk is the only one who can find something, but he's got a flamethrower inside of the point. So
Luminosity, it looks like they're going home.
To get in, and Luminosity looking to try and find a break. They've got one more player to deal with. They do that just about in time. Gallerus have found a way back though. They're not far away, but Luminosity in control and finding the kills.
Yeah, Cartel's going to bring out the war machine as well. Through the smoke, doesn't matter. Just going to fire those pellets down just for safety. LG can't finish things here regardless, but you want to keep this time out of Gallerus's glass.
Oh my God.
Raph on the other side. Looking
There's
for kills
no
with the
way they
R9.
lost
How
control
many
of this.
LG players
Bro,
are
this is
going
gonna be
down
so
round?
close.
Me, a couple more. Pabs are on the other side though, looking to get it done. Gallerus now still looking for this time, but neither team can finish it here.
Oh my God, chat.
Final potential.
This is the closest hard point yet.
Separated by absolutely nothing. Stokes brought out the Sparrow, and that's going to give the onus over towards Luminosity Gaming. They are 12 seconds away. Gallerus, the only 13. In terms of operators, not a whole lot available.
Oh my
Let's
God,
go
chat!
towards
What
the
the
Smoke's going down
Broski!
here. Both teams trying to use it to get towards the hard point here.
Ain't
Can
no
get it
way
done.
it's this close, bro.
For the help as well.
After all of this, it comes down to this, Broski? These final moments? Oh my God, they got their equalizer back, though. Oh, not the equalizer, the claw. Oh my God, there's only 1 second! Galleries are in the hard point! Galleries are in the hard point! Oh my God.
He's got the
No!
Lucas in, gonna get cut down though.
Oh my God.
For the kill. Gallerus trying to hold on for their lives. Fuck with the kill. LG still
Oh
looking for
my
the
God!
How can he hold it down? Mihawk's all alone inside of the smoke, just trying to go back and forth between these two teams. Mihawk's
Oh my God!
Wow.
240 or so.
Oh my God!
The Sparrow's brought in. Gallerus can still win it here.
They can still get it done.
Oh my God!
Get in for the contestant. You've got to think about rotation as well. Gallerus, look at
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God, bro! Ain't no way they won that! Ain't no way Galleries won that! Bro, no shot, bro! Oh my God!
My goodness me.
Holy, yo, Luminosity, somebody's calling!
Good afternoon, passengers. This is the pre-boarding announcement for Flight 372A to Kansas City. We are now inviting those passengers.
Bye! Bye-bye!
It just felt like it was just utter chaos throughout that.
That was insane, chat.
It was back and forth between us. I didn't know when it was going to end. You didn't know what was going. Nobody
That
did.
was
It came down to some final
insane.
moments that we're gonna have to see again.
Oh my God.
It's just constant.
I
Gallerus
can't
just
believe they
constantly
stayed
got
alive
that
inside of that
fight.
hill,
He
bro.
managed to get in towards the hill, then towards the Kansas City, became
Unbelievable.
alive. I gotta see that again.
That's
I
the
gotta
best
see
match
what
of the
kind
tournament
crazy
so
plays
far.
we just saw.
For sure, chat.
How on earth did that just happen?
That was unbelievable.
I mean, I was hoping that we would get some sort of an insane hard point
Wow.
at some point. I didn't think it was going to be now between LG and Gallerus. That was incredible.
Raph doesn't want to get off his seat, man. He's feeling some type of way.
249 mark, and then also have that comeback. That was incredibly
Damn, bro.
disciplined play.
Unbelievable ending to that.
Like, there's so much to think about
Unbelievable.
in that moment, right?
Let's have a look, because Luminosity got themselves to that point from P1. Lucas didn't find something, but it's such a
That right there, Mihawk staying alive right there, won them that game. Unbelievable.
To decipher which way things are really going to go for both the two teams and everybody.
Like, bro, Galleries, bro, they are hyped after that one, chat. Like, they're gonna remember that going in tomorrow, knowing that they clutched up right there. As a team, everyone was playing their cards right.
And then the difference was made there towards the end. Those two from Henry can find a third with it as well.
Oh my God, bro, look at this, bro. Hell yeah, let's rewind that real quick, chat. Hold on. Let's watch that back, chat. Hold on a second. Look at them all, bro.
How often did we talk about throughout the game?
Hell yeah.
Usage being the real
Unbelievable.
And
Run it back.
Was made there towards the end. Those two from Henry Cat, you can find
Oh
a third
my
with it as
God,
well.
look at Zin, bro. He's in the background.
Their hard point
Oh, damn.
has sucked over this tournament
Wow.
so far. But for them to find
52 from Lucasen, bro. 51 from S-Thug, dude. Damn, everyone in that game, like, they all did relatively well. Like, there wasn't anyone who was awful in that lobby. You know what I mean? Obviously, Jazz is the lowest out of everyone, but, like, bro, even him, he only went a bit negative, like 9 negative. Still had a minute in the hill. Damn. That ought to be the game of the competition. It has to be.
Started off potentially as an underdog.
I've never seen a champs game like that in my entire life. Oh my god. What the? I was just chilling, eating my freaking blueberry mix. And then I was looking at it, I was like, this is hella close. And it just kept getting closer. It just kept getting closer, chat.
Honestly, I would not be sure that either of those teams would take it versus Gallerus.
All right, well, I want to hear from the players, especially after a match like that. If I'm not mistaken, I believe we have Beef Mommy standing by with Lucas and Mihawk.
All right. Let's listen to what they have to say.
Gallerus, Mihawk, and also Lucasin. Let's start with you first, though, Lucasin. #1 player right now, especially for this tournament. You've been at the line of 50s this entire time when it comes to the kill count. How does it feel to finally be here and move on to the grand finals?
Como é que você se sente estando aqui finalmente, ganhando tudo que você fez? Como que você se sentiu durante todo esse jogo? Olha, esse jogo foi sensacional. O que a gente foi da metade pro fim da partida foi insano. Nosso time foi absurdo e, cara, eu tô sem palavras até agora. Não entendi muito bem o que aconteceu. Só que, graças a Deus, conseguimos sair com a vitória e, finalmente no top 4. Depois de tanto tempo, representar o Brasil desse jeito, com essa seleção absurda, é um sonho.
This was a great game. I'm still speechless. I didn't know what happened yet, but we're very proud of what happened, and we're very proud of all our teams.
I don't know what happened either. Other than Mihawk, I'm glad they brought him up because he stayed alive, bro. He was alive by himself in the smoke.
That has been so integral in this hardpoint.
Bro, they should have asked him how they won that. Like, I love Lucasin, but bro, Mihawk staying alive in there, insane, bro.
Stood there in Fountain, inside of the smoke, by the way, littered
Yep.
squads
Tell
with
him.
operators up and running.
Tell him.
How did you pull that off? 1 point.
O último lance ali da partida, você ficou por 1 ponto somente, ficou ali dentro da fonte, ali durante a smoke. Foi incrível. Conta pra gente como é que foi esse último round.
Cara, sinceramente, nem eu tô entendendo o que aconteceu, só esbombuquei meu pé e fiquei comprando tempo pro time. Acho que uma qualidade
Bro, he cannot believe it.
É que a gente se mantém calmo em qualquer
He cannot
momento.
believe it, he
Então,
just
na hora,
did.
a gente já tava se organizando, onde que eles iam vir, então eu consegui me organizar muito bem ali com a equipe. E foi isso, cara. Sinceramente, nem sei o que aconteceu, só Deus estava do nosso lado e foi isso.
Yeah, I still don't know what happened yet. The only thing that we prepared to stay there, it didn't matter from where they were coming. I knew that I was prepared to help the team.
Yep, you just had to stay
Beautiful
alive,
stuff.
chat.
I'm pretty sure both of you guys are still hot from the matchup, pretty much on autopilot at this point. But you know what? Last question.
Huh?
What do you say to your supporters here going on to the grand finals?
O que vocês querem dizer para os fãs de vocês? Vocês estão agora nas finais.
Olha, espero que vocês continuem apoiando a gente consegue sentir toda essa energia, é sensacional estar aqui representando mais uma vez o Brasil e continue apoiando que, se Deus quiser, coisas melhores vão vir e vai ser totalmente diferente igual foi os últimos anos.
We want to keep feeling the energy of you. We thank you very much for the support, and we will
Yes,
give
sir.
our best.
And I don't
Shout out
think we need
Lucas
a
in chat.
translator for this one. Boys, you deserve it.
Humanosity, chat. Holy! Oh, he's going in. Oh, that's what I like to see, chat. That's what I like to see.
The Western representing going into the grand
Hey!
finals, but we have one more
Hey!
matchup coming up next. The East,
Hey!
you're in the magnifying glass. Next up,
Ain't
we
no
have
way,
Elevate
chat.
versus Wolves.
Ain't no way. Get them to the airplane, chat. Get them out.
Pô, rapaziada, vamos amassar os caras, Henrique. Fala
vamos amassar, meu amigo. Vamos amassar.
É isso, mano. Amassa os caras, bora. Fechou. É isso. Bora, fechou? Fechou. É isso, bora, Luquete. Amassa os caras. Fechou? Amassa os caras. É isso, chefe. Bora. Vamos, rapaziada. Amassa os caras. Que é galo, rapaz.
The Snapdragon Pro Series is brought to you by
Bro.
Snapdragon Elite Gaming.
Somebody ought to tell me why they always keep the interviews just slightly too long and they make them almost a little bit awkward at the end. You know what I mean? When they're just sitting there like smiling, like, bro, why do they not just cut that part out? It's like what? It's like half a second. Just cut it out, bro. I'm not trying to sit and watch that, chat. You know what I mean? Where they're just kind of like, it's like awkward as hell, bro. I'm not trying to see that. I'm not trying to see that, bro. Wolves gonna win for real? Yo, chat, next up we actually have the last. Yeah, we do. We have the last arena team. Elevate. So NA's eliminated entirely. Latin America is still here. And bro, China? It really is just a world versus China at this point, chat. Like, let's be honest. It's China versus the world. They're cooking up a storm right now. If Wolves beat Elevate, it's gonna be a Chinese final, chat. I'm telling you right now. Like, bro, 3 out of the 4 teams in the finals would be insane. Like, your whole region progress. They might as well just bring in everyone from China at that point. Just make China Masters the COD Mobile Championship. Honestly. Just do it. Elevate needs to win. They really do, bro. Like, honestly, it's everyone versus China at this point. Forget East versus West. Like, you gotta take these guys down at some point, chat. Come on. You can't let, like, the 3rd best Chinese team... Well, technically, Wolves won last year, right? So... I just feel like the Chinese are just so much more methodical in everything they do. You know what I mean? Like, I know for a fact they're sitting in their houses and they're going through game tape of, like, people who played in, like, any North American scrims that were streamed and any North American tournaments that were streamed. Like, they're going through all that footage round by round, game by game, match by match, and checking what everyone else is doing. You know what I mean? And the other teams just aren't doing that, bro. They just aren't doing that. You're just cooking. Damn, we want to get 200k, chat. Tap, tap, tap. You know the vibes. Moments of shame. Damn. Hey, Ferg, what's up, NJ? How you doing, man? What's happening after the countdown? The next match. The next match coming on after the countdown, bro. Sakuna, thanks for another 20 gifted. I appreciate it. Let's go, chat. Sakuna with 60 gifted. W. Turn up quality of stream. It is up. Look, it's already 1080p, but it's just it's just because they have it smaller over here, which is why it looks a little bit worse than what it usually would look like, bro. You all good, bro, but it is up to the max. Just is what it is, biscuit. I'm a little scrumptious. Chinese teams get so much tourney compared to NA. Yeah, they do now. They didn't really in the past, but I think it's just because China and the eastern regions just have more support because there's more people that watch it, you know? There's more people to watch it. If more people watched the NA ones, then I'm sure they would get more support, you know? You get me, Brisky? Honestly, NA and Latam should just team up. Like, it should just be called the Americas. And they should just have their, like, own regional tournaments. The Americas tournaments. And then, I think Europe and Africa should team up. And they should have their own... What is it called? Is it EMEA? EMEA or something? EMEA. Yeah, Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. EMEA should have their own tournaments. And then, obviously, Asia have their own tournaments. Like, that's the way they should do it, bro. They should do it that way. So that everyone gets, like, the 3 biggest regions, which is EMEA, which is Africa, Europe, and Middle East. They have their own tournaments. The Americas get their own tournaments, which is North and South America. And then Asia gets their own tournaments. That's just the best way to do it. Fit them all into those kind of categories and go from there. You get me, chat? OCE would just be part of Asia. Oceania would just be part of Asia, bro. What about Middle East? I just said Middle East, bro. Yeah, do y'all not listen or something? Middle East is part of EMEA. Alright, we're gonna start in, chat. Elevate versus Wolves, my little pog champs. What is he looking at me like that for, bro? Why he looking at me like that, chat?
Welcome back, everybody, to the COD Mobile World
Yes,
Championship.
sir.
Getting a nice little selfie there after Gallerus's incredible hardpoint clutch to keep their hopes alive in the competition, moving forward into semifinals. And now we have only one more match left on the day to determine the last team through to the next stage of the competition. The fourth team that will be the top 4 in the world in Call of Duty Mobile. This is going to be a great match.
Yeah.
As well as everything out because it's going to be between.
I agree with you, Dewan. Iran is low-key like the most underrated region.
Like we were talking about the top of show.
Like before,
Swiss bracket. So this is a big
Africa was underrated, right? Africa was the most underrated region. But now I think everyone respects Africa as a region. And I would agree. I think the Middle East, it's up there with the most underrated for sure. Like, because everyone knows that Africa's good now, you know?
I think I have to eat my shoe on this one because I went out on Twitter and said that there's no way Elevate beats Wolves if they don't properly veto, and they blew them out of the water. So I get my get back. I'm not going to eat my actual shoe, though. That's a
Those are nice shoes, man. I didn't see that happen.
I think I could eat
I
them
like
if
their
had
outfits,
to,
chat.
We have a whole other day. You're going to need to.
I think that
be able to
guy,
walk around and
that's
talk
PJ, right?
about Elevate, though. Okay, let's start deep diving these teams. Tell me a little bit about the squad.
Yeah, look, again, like you already said, Elevate, they go through the Swiss bracket undefeated, 3-0. Search and Destroy was probably their weakest. They did finish 1-2, but they did win both controls, naturally speaking. Hardpoint has been a strong suit, to say the least, about Elevate. They put Karina on the map going in towards this
Yeah, they
entire
did.
event,
They
and everybody
did.
had a massive target. Looking at Elevate
Yeah.
as a whole, you could pick any one of these 5 players that could pop off at
I
any
mean, they're the
point in
only
time.
world-class Garena team,
Everybody
chat.
wants to take
No
down
offense to
Elevate and
Garena.
make sure they know that they are truly number 1.
And that's the thing is, like, this Elevate team wasn't just impressive.
They're
from
the
on
only
goal,
world-class
not even
Garena team
when they
for
were at
sure.
CDSI,
And that's
but
coming from a
they
guy
also had
from
the most
Europe
difficult
who, like,
Swiss stage.
openly
They had to
admits
go
that
through
Europe is
like
the worst
G9
multiplayer region.
and
You know,
Stalwarts.
I'll
All
openly
3 of
admit
their
that.
games were versus teams that made it to the top 8, and they only dropped Search and Destroys. And in the process, it wasn't just that they dropped a couple of searches. They actually looked really good across all of the respawns, winning with some convincing margins in Hardpoint and a couple of really solid wins in 2 controls that they had played. So they're really knocking, I think, on every
I'm
single
excited
door
to
they need
see what
to
these
go
guys
back
do.
to back in terms of championships.
And then, of course, on the flip side, we've mentioned it a couple times. We do have the
I'm excited to see what these guys do,
champs
chat.
in Wolves,
200K, let's go,
but
TikTok.
maybe
Let's go,
not
boys.
as strong as we saw them last year, just based
W
off
tap,
of the
tap,
level of
tap.
competition we've seen across the board.
Yeah.
If you're in Europe server, how do you switch? You can't switch. Whatever server is closest to where you're playing from will be the server that you play on, you know?
That's why they still find themselves here. And to be
This is
quite
what it
frank
is.
with you all at home, they did have a fair shake when it
Yeah,
comes
EU
down to
fell
their
off hard.
matchups, having to go through Gallerus, having to
It's
beat
been fun.
Luminosity,
Dude, honestly, EU
lost
fell
that
off
one
last
year,
year.
and then beating Vitality
They've
at
been
the final
off.
match that we had
NA
on the
fell
main
off this
stage.
year.
There's no easy feat. They
Really,
went
really
the
hard.
distance, but nonetheless, they
Actually, I guess
definitely
just the
find a lot
West
of
in
difference
general
between
fell
them
off in
now.
Yeah, I think
2023.
the interesting thing about this Wolves
Uninstall,
team,
thanks,
you know,
man.
kind of looking at China last year, we had 3 squads.
They
2 of
really
which
did.
we really looked at as being like, ooh, could be either of these 2
Am I
teams
rooting
that
for
beat Wolves
Elevate?
in Q9. But this year in China, the Wolves
I'm
squad
really
has been
happy.
by
If
far
Elevate
away
go
the
through
worst of
tomorrow,
the 3. They've only
I'm
won a
very
single
happy.
matchup versus their other Chinese counterparts. Then, of
If they
course,
go through to
they're getting
tomorrow,
swept in CDSI,
I'll be very happy
and
about
so
it.
looking at the reigning champ saying, are these guys even remotely
Like,
for
I
real?
want to see a team from a region that didn't win last year. So China won last year. I want to see a team from a different region, you know?
They lose, they are out. Okay, we're in that single elimination bracket stage.
That's what
of
I'm
the
trying to see.
competition, So this will be the last match.
Yeah, of course
And the
they are,
last hope
JC.
for
They're
either
awful.
One of these teams to continue on and continue competing for the $1 million prize pool, $400,000, the title and the trophy, to whichever team can claim it in our best of 7 grand finals. All right, now we gotta start talking about it. Next piece of the puzzle, we have to talk about this map pool. Who do we think it's going to benefit? Who do you think could potentially maybe start off a little bit stronger? I'll start with you, Shift.
I think the mind games from CDSI tilt a lot of natural advantage to Elevate because they were able to defeat Wolves on Summit, which was their most played map. That was one that I looked at and said, if you're Elevate, you got to get rid of Summit. I know it's one of your best, but you can't allow Wolves to have their most played map. It's actually Wolves this time who veto out Summit in the process. So we get an Hacienda and an Apocalypse. Both hardpoint maps are great for Elevate, but then we also have the Kurohana in for map number 2, which is also, I think, more beneficial for Elevate.
Damn, they voted out
just
Summit
basing
against
off of what
Elevate
we
because
have
they
for
knew
major
Elevate would
events, I
slap
think
him.
Elevate have a major advantage in this best of 5.
Especially because Hacienda was played in that CDSI Grand Finals. It finished 250 to 189, and albeit a respectable scoreline, you're going to need every bit that makes you a very good team in Wolves to take down Elevate. Whether that's giving them their first hardpoint loss, whether
All right,
that
Chad,
is
we want
taking
Elevate to
advantage
win
of
this
the
one.
weaker search and destroy that we have seen across the weekend. Something has to give. You're going to need to find themselves in championship form early. This has a Grand Finals match written all over it, and we have it here.
Yeah, Africa needs some pro teams, chat.
Seen some pretty dominant
He needs
series
some pro
so far.
teams
We
that
started
can
off with
compete
2
in these.
3-0s. We just
For
finished
sure.
up a 3-1. So talk to me about how you think this could potentially be playing out for everybody. Because are we going to see another dominant performance, or will this be a little bit more even?
I think this is going to be pretty dominant. I think based on the recent results, which was very convincing in favor of Elevate, plus it just doesn't really feel like Wolves are playing at the same caliber as they had last year. I don't know if
Steve,
it's because
honestly,
of the
I'm not
swap-ups
sure.
with the Odin play. I don't know if it's because their Search and Destroy just hasn't been as polished as it was last year. Regardless of it, maybe a combination of everything. It does feel like Elevate holds a major edge, which feels so counteractive to what I was trying to say about a week ago or so when they were playing at CDSI.
We need like big African pro teams. That's what we need for Africa.
The simple fact that they finished 3 matches and they were gone. To go
I mean,
back
you know
and
me,
really
chat.
learn from what
Like,
they had been faltering on.
I invite all the Africans to my tournaments.
So it's going to be a completely
I'm always inviting them. For sure, all of them.
I'm alongside with Shift. I think this one's going to be rather dominant.
All right, well, we'll have to see if the other casters agree with you in just
The
a few minutes
semifinals.
as well.
Tomorrow,
I'll ask
Nova.
Everybody at home the same question, and we're going to give you some time to think
Tomorrow,
about that
bro.
because I have a little bit of an update that I'm being told from production. We're going to run
Douglas
back
Asia.
a clip
Douglas
of what I'm
from
talking
North
about. We have
America.
a slight delay, okay? Because when Gallerus won, the desk was punched, and it was punched so hard that it literally broke. We have to replace the desk in order for the competition to continue. So
Really?
that just shows how much passion, how hyped Gallerus were when they
No
won.
way they broke the desk. No way they broke the desk, chat. Let me see this.
That's different. I've never, in the amount of COD esports I've watched, have I ever seen an actual desk break.
Bro, chat, they
Not in
broke the
challenges
desk.
Pits, not in COD Mobile pits. This is the first.
I feel like had Beefami known about that, she would have asked about that in the interview. Like that.
I wonder when they found out. Like, it surely had to have been when, like, the second team was finally getting on stage, sitting down. It's like, hey, there seems to be a massive dent in the desk. I don't think that's a feature of this one.
Honestly, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Hopefully they can bring that level of
Wow.
energy tomorrow when they have to play in the semifinals.
Hopefully
Now,
the hand is okay, most importantly.
Yeah,
also important. Also true. All right, well, while we're letting our team get that desk swapped out, making sure that everything's good to go for the next match, we're going to send it to a quick interview.
Yeah.
Elevate, obviously being one of the teams that's playing right now, we got a chance to catch up with them before the event and chat to them about their expectations
thanks very much.
and who they think is their best competition.
Yeah, she's hiding her
All right,
feelings
Beef
again.
Mommy here, and I'm with the
Aren't you?
team that elevated everyone's expectations in the World
Chat,
Championship.
shall I give another code?
I'm with Elevate today, Garena's #1
gonna close
team
my window
heading
now.
into the World Championship. But before we start into the nitty-gritty, I wanted to say that every single one of you, except for one player, is actually your first time here in the World Championship. Last year, unfortunately, even though everyone expected you to come in as a Garena representer, you didn't make it. So
Losing last year was very devastating for me. It really affected me in general. So, but in time, I realized it wasn't for us. So I accepted it, and I realized along the way that the only way to go up is to go down. So right now we're back on the world stage. So we're coming back for everything.
love that.
All right.
Last year, when we lost
It's a
the
pie,
game
chat.
against
The chicken pie.
Stalwart currently, I actually went outside and cried my eyes out. Then when I went back in, Yopi was taking a shower. I heard him crying like really loud, and I was just really sad back then. It was really sad.
Is that true? Were you really crying inside the shower?
Yeah, to be honest, yeah. I was crying that
Damn!
time. And you know, it's very unfortunate experience
Ayo!
for us that we have to learn from our mistakes. And you see, now we're here.
They were crying in the shower with each
What do you
other?
think makes Garena different
That's some
from
next
all of
level.
the regions in terms of play
Teammate. Chat, that's kind of...
hard point. Hard point.
Okay, well, actually, you know, can you
I
expound
mean,
as to why
2024 and all
Hardpoint
that, chat, but
is
like,
the game mode
goddamn.
for Garena?
We don't have the patience. We just go running around the place and use our gyroscope.
I mean, that's true. Actually, Garena was one of the first regions to use and utilize the gyroscope.
What separates
What in
us
the
from
cap?
other teams, like
What in the
particularly
cap
us
just came
in
out of her
Garena,
mouth?
is we have a really fast-paced gameplay that I think no other team has actually tried to copy it yet. They're copying it, but they cannot do the original. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, there you go. Confident in the respawn gameplay. And speaking of, search and destroy is something that is always brought up, especially up against like Chinese teams.
Trunk's been on gyro since the beta. Trunk's been on gyro since I knew him.
You are very confident in your respawn.
Yeah, like Klaus said, we have no patience, and I think in SND we have to wait for the IGL calls.
All right, thank you so much, Elevate. I really loved your answers. But yeah, that was Elevate Garena's #1 team. Let's see if they're going to clinch the top spot in the World Championship.
Of course, Beef Mommy doing a fantastic job sitting down and hanging out with the Elevate boys. It's always nice to hear from our players before these events get to kind of pick their brains just a bit on how they think they're doing.
Let's see.
Reminder for everybody at home, though,
Let's see if they are patient or if they do exactly what they said and they're really aggressive. Hardpoint, we know they're going to be aggressive, but I'm curious if they'll learn and they'll actually be patient in Search and Destroy or not.
Waiting for this swap, make sure you're checking out the floor. There's so much cool stuff to do here at DreamHack outside of just esports or gaming related things. And if I'm not mistaken, Proper, you and FDOT had a chance to actually walk around the whole venue and check everything out. So let's see what they did.
Okay.
What's good and welcome to DreamHack. Call of Duty Mobile World Championship is going on right now. Last year we were here. This year, well, we're back. So it's going to be a good. This guy's back too. Come here. Come here real quick. What's up? I know you're hungry for competition. How's everything going? You
Damn, he's eating Chick-fil-A, chat. He's eating Chick-fil-A. They're trying to cover it up, chat, but I know for a fact that bro is eating Chick-fil-A on the broadcast, chat.
Definitely ready for stage 5 and hopefully it's a good one.
I love how interview ready he was. I wasn't even like going for that. I just wanted to say hi. So that's the vibes here at DreamHack. Always a good time. We'll catch up with you later, man. See you. We got a couple of other teams going on here. Those are your boys' galleries, right? Yep. Yeah, let's go say hi. Lead the way. You're the man.
Let's go, Lucas. How you doing,
man? Nice to meet you. I'm amped up. I've been watching you for a while.
Oh, thanks so much. Let's go. How stoked are you to be here for Atlanta, to be able to compete on the world stage again?
Yeah, it's really excited because the last year was probably the most difficult years for me. So this year is going to be so much exciting because they are my family now.
See, he speaks English.
Insane to play this.
He speaks great, bro. Chat, Lucasin speaks great English. For it not being his first language, well, yeah, for it not being his first language, he speaks great English, bro.
You're more familiar with each other, like everybody's just vibing and having a good time. Is it more familiar this time around?
Yeah, bro, because the chemistry we came together, so it's really different because that makes us more strong and make more powerful, you know. So that's too much better.
And with the international squads, you like
good job, Lucas.
With like Tribe and everybody else, or is it more just your team?
Yeah, we can do the both.
That's my goat right there, chat.
Together, but we can
That's my the other goats in the YouTube chat. Chat.
That's the cool stuff, man. Seems like there's a community happening down here.
Yeah, I mean,
the Brazilian worth $1 million, chat. What's up, Gans? Hey, yo, we just watched Galleries absolutely cook on the main stage, bro. Absolutely cook. Cookage. Whoa, what was that? TikTok. Hey, yo, Bammy, thanks for becoming a sub.
Is that well, here's the rest of that chicken nugget I took.
Hey, yo.
Gotta have the pocket chicken.
Oh my god.
But here's the real food.
He just said pocket chicken, bro.
What up, friends? What's goody? Oh, shit, it's the homies. How's it going? Good to see you.
Take what you can. They're not refilling, so what is
They're
here
not
is here.
Oh, okay.
No, it ended 30 minutes ago, so there's still a good
We have
spread.
char grilled flat iron steak, caramelized shallot.
This suits me, chat. I'm eating right now. I'm watching food and I'm eating. Who's joining me?
We also have nothing.
Damn. He said nothing, bro.
Plenty of vegetables left. Welcome to Call of Duty Catering.
You know he was sad,
Eat your
bro.
vegetables. What the?
What are you, bro? Don't you start talking about eating, effed up. Don't you start talking about eating. I know you're a...
We have
Whatever, buddy.
3 days of competition, plus the 4th and Meanie Day. We're doing a bunch
Let
of
me
interviews.
eat myself.
It looks like we're just hanging out.
Just let me
'cause
get into it.
Honestly, we sort of are, but like the way the sausage is made, just hanging out with the players and being around, like that actually gives us a lot of insight to take onto the desk.
Yeah, I mean, it's every single bit of narrative that we possibly need. Again, like as small as the little bit of jab for trash talk, as much as it is just watching everybody get along together until they actually face each other on the stage. It's everything you could possibly ask for a day one on media.
I mean, perfect example. Like I was hanging out with the Animus guys before, and like we know they're an all-French team. We know the guys kind of, you know, from online or whatever, but who on that squad is the charismatic dude up front? Who's doing it for, well, Guitera is just talking the majority of the time. He's kind of helping his squad with the translation. He's the guy in the server that's also doing that. You're not going to find that on Wikipedia, but you'll find that by hanging out. And I read a book once about commentary, and they said the most important thing about baseball commentary is showing up for batting practice, just so you can be around the guys, right?
You got to understand their characters. I mean, they're more than just a bunch of competitive professional Call of Duty Mobile players. Like there's a personality back behind the phone, past the thimbles that they wear on their fingers. Like there's a whole lot of personality back behind there, and we're going to be seeing a lot of that as the weekend continues to unfold.
Yeah, last year, the guys, I think, started to get a little bit more familiar. This year, you heard us talking to Lucas Jean. Everybody's just friendly now, you know? You see in the tribe guys, like, high-five the European guys, like, man, it's been a while. You know, there's some language barriers with some of the squads, but really everybody's just excited to be here. Real community-based
Oh, it's
feel,
beautiful. Yeah, it's really tasty.
Generally, the idea with what we do at DreamHack, just show
It's
up,
super
be a
tasty, bro.
gamer, have a good time, and
Cyber King.
let it rock, which is exactly what we're doing here. in
Your team
Atlanta.
won?
That's
Let's
what
go,
we're gonna be
Rosie.
Doing all weekend.
Let's go,
long.
Rosie.
We crown a champion on Sunday. Be there.
Did stop roasting my cutlery efforts.
A little more behind the scenes action there from Proper and FDOT. Was it cool getting to just kind of chill with the players during media day and just chat with everybody?
It absolutely was. It always is. I mean, you can't capture these players more in their natural habitat than walking around eating chicken tenders.
That's probably very true. And he, you know, FDOT had them saved, ready to go in his pocket.
Yeah, in his
so
pocket.
That's wild.
Just travel food, you know?
Yeah, travel food is right,
All right,
buddy.
everybody, we've been letting you know that we're trying to get the desk situation swapped out because of the passion of our amazing Call of Duty Mobile players. It's going to take a little bit longer to get it all finalized and done. So we're going to send it to a short break, make sure they get everything swapped and ready to go. So don't go anywhere. We'll be
What?
right back.
What?
The Snapdragon Pro Series is brought to you by Snapdragon Elite Gaming, Monster Energy, DHL,
chat!
and the United States Air Force.
Chat! I wanted to eat and watch COD Mobile, and they're gonna hit me with a break. 7 minutes! Bro, who can I go to complain to about this, chat? All this to fix a desk, chat. All this to just fix the damn desk. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, chat. For real. Well, at least I can eat. I can eat in peace now, chat. They're really excited when they won. You know what? We'll let it slide because they won in such a great way. You know, they run in a crazy way, bro. In a way I've just never seen before, you know? 249 to 250. Literally couldn't be closer of a finish. Ooh, Madman sent me what the skin looks like. It's a Scylla skin. It's like blue, a bit of black in there. Half of it looks like it's robotic. Interesting one to say the least, chat. Interesting one to say the least, my little scrumdiddlyumptious picky bears dough, isn't it? It is. What you munch it on? I'm munching on a chicken pie. Munching on a chicken pie. Oh yeah. I only got a little bit of it left. Sag. Send in FergFam? Send what? By the way, chat, I have a Discord called discord.gg/FergFam if you want to join. Who won between Wolves and Elevate? It hasn't started yet, bro. It's about to start. It's about to start after this break. Somebody smashed a desk. Bro, I need to know who it was. Yo, whoever it was who smashed that desk, come out and own up to it. I want to know. 240k? Damn, chat, we going up in the taps, aren't we, though? Yeah, we are. You're eating two? Let's go, baby. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirs. Okay. I wish I could eat Berg chicken. What did he say? Raf's retiring? What did he say that? Enemy? We're closing in on 1 million subs? Really? Whew. Dude, I think wins. I don't know who will win, but I hope Elevate wins. Oh yeah. Yeah, if God like had got a better matchup, they would probably be into tomorrow, yeah. I don't know why they went against X-Rock. That was crazy. That's absurd that they gave them them. Let's go. Got my water too. All right. Nice little water right there. We only got 2 minutes, 20 seconds left, chat. We get to see if Elevate are going to take down Wolves or if Wolves are going to take them out of the competition entirely. A little snook. Chat, I low key. Oh, that's so cool. I just like, when I click to open my car, I just got a new car recently and I'll reveal it to you guys soon. When I click it, like the lights in the back go on and so do the side lights. And it just looks so clean, bro. It just looks so clean. You know what I'm saying, chat? Does anyone feel that? It's not a Lambo. I don't have a Lamborghini. I never have. Did their music, or not the music, the video paused? Look, it's paused. Oh, it's back. Never mind. Nah, I'm not really a Maserati guy either. I am a Lambo guy. Like, I love Lamborghini. But, I don't have a Lamborghini, chat. I don't have a Lamborghini. It's not a Ferrari. No. Chat, I am not... Bro, what the frick? It is not a supercar, guys. I am not him. I'm not him. A Benz? That's a good option. My mom, has a CLA. So she does. But I don't have a Mercedes-Benz now. But that's a good option. I know my man likes Mercedes-Benz if he's still here. Corvette, another great option, yeah. I did have a Tesla, Brian, yeah. I did have a few Teslas. I had a few different Teslas. I would love to get another one, but it's not it either. Honestly, nobody's guessed it, which I'm pretty happy about, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you've guessed it now, I'm not gonna say what it is. You'll see it in a video, though, very soon. Yeah, it's a Bugatti Chiron, chat. And I also have a Pagani. I have a Pagani Huayra. Am I right at it? I have a Lexus LFA. And a Lamborghini SVJ. While we're at it, chat. While we're on the topic.
Hey guys, Infinity here at DreamHack Atlanta for the COD Mobile World Championships 2024. We're here for yet another interview, and I have the reigning champions, Wolves Esports, here. What does it feel like to come into champs as the reigning champions? Is there more pressure on you guys coming into this event?
今年感到的压力还是有点大的，因为我们要卫冕冠军嘛。
Yeah, I agree. Every year that COD Mobile goes on, it gets harder and harder to win. It really does. Like, everyone just gets better and better, chat.
去年我们输了2小场比赛嘛，然后虽然不是
You want to host a tournament? Ghost then host one, bro.
大场里边中间的1小局吧，输了2场嘛。
I mean, your bio is literally I ain't doing nothing for no one, for nothing.
我们每个队的
like what?
实力都提上来了。
You ain't hosting nothing.
今年的就是目标肯定还是冠军，然后每个队伍去学习。
You guys
Wolves win for me? Hell no, Art. Get Elevate in the finals. I want to see them in the semis.
What have you guys focused on then from CDSI ahead of champs to improve?
在之前 CDSI
I love DDE's SVJ 7. Ah, bro, I watch DDE all the time, man. Yeah, their SVJ is cool. I don't think their SVJ is as cool as... There's a guy called DMO. He had a really cool one. It was like a roadster, and it was bright blue.
Is there any one team, this is for all of you, that you guys would love to face?
That's my favorite one.
我最想遇到的对手还是 Elevate。
Or there's a guy, I think his name's Kevin Pack on TikTok. He has a really nice white one with like white wheels. That's a Gister as well. That's a Gister. Chat, I'll be honest with you, I don't think I'll ever be able to buy a Bugatti.
Team here at this event.
Like, come to me in like 20 years from now when I'm 20 years older. I might take a big ass loan. I'm just kidding.
On the other side of that question then, who would you say is the most overrated team here at the event?
I like the Odin, yeah. It's probably us.
And why do you guys
Damn, they say they're the most overrated?
因为我觉得就是在今年当中，我们其实就是打的并不是相比之前好嘛。 就是我们今年最主要还是要想办法，就是去做出调整嘛，然后把实力提上来。
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us here. Good luck in the tournament. This was an interview here with Wolves Esports. Catch all the action
wow.
from DreamHack Atlanta here at the COD
They said they're the most overrated. They said they were.
Thanks so much for sticking with us, everybody. We are back prepared to dive into match number 4. Got to hear a little bit of an interview there from Wolves as well. And I think one of the big takeaways was they specifically said
Snoop's get on his ass.
Play
for real, bro.
Elevate. Well, I mean, I'm not utterly surprised. You know, before that interview all took place, the last team that they faced on a main stage was in fact an Elevate, and they did get slammed out of the tournament 0-4. So I'm not utterly surprised to see that they probably want to get the run back.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing
Ancient Gaming are terrible, Habibi.
Came in as the #1 seed
they got
China,
smoked.
So that was kind of
I mean, I guess that's not fair because Ancient Gaming didn't have the real roster, Habibi. But like the Ancient Gaming that showed up for champs with the visa issues, they got smoked.
Better. Wolves only getting one chance to play Elevate before means that this matchup means a lot more to them. It definitely feels like.
Well, we're coming back into it, so we're going to take a look again at these maps, talk about them one more time before we dive into the competition, starting things off on the Hacienda Hardpoint.
Yeah, and again, we mentioned this just to kind of reframe it. This is a very exclusively different map pool than when these two teams had played prior, except for map number 1. And it was pretty close. I mean, 250, 189, 190-ish. That really just means like one rotation goes your way. You very well could have flipped the scoreboard completely around. So
I would say 2 rotations. I don't think somebody's going to get 60 points out of one hill.
Resource management is obviously everything as well, going back and rewatching that grand finals. But at the same point in time, you heard Wolves also talk about...
You got winning. I hope Elevate win.
And control team.
I want Elevate in the finals tomorrow.
Search and destroys.
And then, of course, we're going to go over our predictions
yeah,
one more
Habibi.
time. Who do you think
Unfortunately, they just didn't have the... They just didn't have the roster, bro.
Yeah,
I think they could have performed a lot better if they had the real team there, but the real team couldn't go because of visa issues, bro, which was unfortunate for them. Thoughts about the Stradman Aventador? Bro, that Aventador, I completely forgot about that Aventador, bro. It's insane. The pink one with the white interior, wide body kit. Oh my god. Don't get me even started. Wait. Actually, the best era is the current one where it's like full carbon. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. The full carbon one, bro.
Line right now, Elevate versus Wolves. Will it be one of the other 3-0 teams out of the Swiss, or will it be the defending champions who continue?
There's another YouTuber called Shmee. he does car content, and every single one of his specs that he specs out from new or whatever, they're always so bad. They're always so bad. Like, his car taste is awful in terms of like what colors in inside, interior, and exterior do. But Stradman's specs, Stradman's car specs are always so good.
The ending can be. Let's not forget about that map one yesterday versus Team Vitality. 250 to 231 was the last time that they played this map.
All right, chat. Last time we seen this map, it was 250 to 249 when Galleries took it from Humanosity.
Focus from Wolves taking that battle up towards the top windows. Most
All right, chat. Will we get the next code ready?
Which Wolves have shown that they can absolutely do.
Will we get the next code ready, chat? The next free skin code. Remember, it'll be a girl character skin known as Scylla.
Trying to jump back on in as one moment in time was pegged. That gets shut down, and we've got another 50-50 battle as Wolves will spawn over towards fence side.
I think we should, eh?
It's a good spot to have for yourself for 20 seconds.
Why is Gan stop playing? He just doesn't play comp, man. He's a good player, though.
Try to set up somebody inside of Lambo early, but you do
All right,
have
Gan.
a couple players represented in blue. That is Elevate. Starting to push set upper hallways and already thinking about the rotation towards next at the same point in time. 19 to 12
Nothing really to go for here, chat. Not gonna lie. It's just even Stevens. It's the same thing as like a lot of the hard points. The first hard point, you know, not really much happens. It's just similar to each other's scores.
To contest the back
Very same.
plus also try to win them in their own right. So these in battles very important. Neon, he has not been as loud as he was last year. Definitely a key player that Wolves needed. He gets shut down over towards the elbow. That's enough for Elevate to lock the spawns and the
like Wolves haven't really been killers this time, chat. Not gonna lie.
Massive way for Wolves Esports. Already up to 11 eliminations. Probably going to be the first on their team. And be able to get one of those operators might not come around until P3, but still hanging around the joint. Still have 30 seconds left to fight over here, and all of the trades are starting to go in the favor of Elevate. They do have a couple more players with some close spawns, but Wolves are maintaining presence over by the rocks.
Yeah, but it's just not enough to actually break on through. Zai is trying to get the claw into play, able to at least eliminate one inside the hard point, but only gets a second one that was at 1 HP, so really not super worthwhile.
Favorite map in COD? Probably mid-time.
Trying to work his way in with the War Machine, shut down almost immediately, but there is enough damage dealt for Elevate to still work their way on in. Last members defined are on the corner, and as Zai drops Elevate.
Okay, Elevate are finally taking a little bit
point contested
of a lead.
every second, and now a
Took them long enough, eh?
work their way over towards patio for new.
You just have to make that.
They should win. That's what we're hoping. We're hoping to see Elevate make it to the finals.
Previous to this, Neon actually pushed all the way over.
Fingers crossed, chat.
And I do love the heads-up play from Kendi just to try to push for the back spawns here at Garden. Is able to get those. That means that Elevator in first.
Fight from the front though. Rage is on. Yopi, Sparrow out. That's going to be decent. A little trade back and forth as him and King
nice.
And it will be won over by Elevate. Now trying to push forward is Yopi, just trying to put a little bit of a buffer in front of this hard point. Smoke contains the left side. Here comes the hit along the right. Susano, not sure of where he needs to get this claw into play. He's outside the picture, but as he steps into the line read, that's enough for once again Elevate to come with the proximal spawns and win the hard point again.
Susano with his claw. I mean, you are just walking straight into the meat grinder. 18 seconds. You feel like Wolves Esports are starting to get a little desperate.
Elevate are cooking, chat. They're looking real good. Nyan is still at 3 kills.
10 seconds and Elevate still have the back spawn.
Nyan, man, you gotta step it up.
And Kendi with the Hunter Killer drone is going to be able to clean up 2
more. 3 kills is crazy.
Too late to read the room to try to rotate towards new. They are down cataclysmically.
It is just as
3 kills is crazy.
A couple of different times throughout this weekend. Kendi able to get here first, almost turns that into a double, but Shane is able to at least allow a chance for Wolves to contest. But they need a win. They need it badly. Purifier out. That will clear out the smoke. A chance to maybe move in towards Shutters as Neon also has the War Machine in play.
Damn.
That will clear
He just doubled his kills because he got a War Machine, chat. He was on 3. Now he's on 6, 7. Bro just over doubled his kills because he got a War Machine.
One kill, but 2 more in response.
Oh my
there.
god.
Zai King able to find a couple, but still got players nearby, just over by the boathouse. Wolves Esports holding on for this back 28 seconds would be a lot ahead of the second set.
And they just need their ARs to start waking up right now. I mean, flat out, you've got Zai putting up a good stat line, but Neon's only on 9. Whereas on the other side, you look at the AR players for the side of Elevate, they are all over the kill feed. So it's just been one of those things that Elevator just controlling so much space so early that it doesn't give Wolves a chance to do too much.
Oh wow, they're actually making a comeback now.
Finally a good moment.
This comeback's pretty good.
Cost of Zai's second claw. That is not
wow.
It will clean things up from the front.
That was significant. I was muting somebody on TikTok because they were spamming freaking porn
I mean, like,
in the chat. I looked back and they were freaking winning. Oh, well, not winning, but almost winning.
Something you could rally behind for Wolves, more space for the ARs to get in position to be able to lock down these lanes.
This is looking just as close as Gallery's game against LG.
The scoreline currently is doing Elevate. Fundamentally strong. The rotations that they've been able to have for themselves within the first set just has Wolves lacking in the macro.
Yeah. Kill feed again.
All right. And finally on double-digit kills. Finally. Ooh, Yoppy.
To the hard point. Nice double out of him. This is a tough battle up top, but he's got good assistance. And wow, what a set of kills from Elevate. They are dominating the high ground. And again, just gives Elevate the continual numbers advantage. Continuing to happen on both fronts. Down low on the hard point as well up top in the windows. Elevate looking really clean.
A split sponsor
the new
finish from all the positional advantages that Elevate just previously held for themselves.
There is no new finish.
Opportunity for Wolves to maybe try to collapse around P1, but most importantly, we just need to send somebody on rotation. That seems to be what they are starting to do. They do have those well spawns, so they're not exactly right next to the upcoming Lambo hardpoint, and that gives Elevate at least an opportunity to send a couple numbers that way as well.
Pred missile also being called in by King. That will give them a
Come on, boys.
Sparrow out for Yopi, trying to get some damage done from the front. Not connected with anything yet, but he sees the players dropping out over towards the water.
At least he got two, I guess.
Over towards the Fennec. He's able to stay alive a little while longer.
He dies, though.
Waiting for help. Has the equalizers out. Knows that there's explosive tips inside.
Oh, damn, they're cooking in here.
Waits for his teammates to clear,
oh, my
and then
God.
He finalizes the rest of the kills to allow Elevate to get a very convincing break. Still 40 seconds to fight.
Keeping head on a swivel, equalizer.
Wow.
Close. Actually going to start pushing all the way
oh.
out. The equalizer was
Nyan, what are you doing?
Is able to walk away with a lot of more positional advantage than what was previously held.
Oh my God.
Will continue to grow. 25
Bro, I feel bad for Zai. He has 30 kills right now. And his team are getting smoked and stunned. He's on that hard carry grind, chat.
They have a couple players spawning over by the rock. There's 12 seconds remaining. Is it worth it to hit for this old time, then get the spawns for new?
Well,
Nyan bringing in a war machine at the end of it. What an idiot. What an idiot. Idiot, bro. Oh my God.
Wolves really feeling the pressure. Committed a key operator usage into 10 seconds of the time, and now what happens? You're late to do. You don't
that was an insane play. Well played to him.
Is able to at least pop off a little bit in towards top office. Neon inside.
Neon, you are so bad this year.
But you shouldn't need to ask for
bro is washed generationally.
When you are playing in a game of Hostia and a hardpoint versus Elevate, it's just a little bit of a difference when it comes down to the macro that Elevate have been showing through the multiple hardpoints we've had thus far. They still hold those close spawns, by the way. Wolves are not wanting to push all the way out. They do have a claw operated though.
Yep, and that claw looking pretty decent. Shane's still alive, by the way. He's been on.
You know it's bad when your teammate has over double your kills.
For some reason, Elevate, are we not calming his position? Loses ammunition, so that's enough for at least a trade to come through, but the Wolves still have help from the front, and they've been able to bring this back to within 20 points, with still 15 to fight for at old.
Epic P4 moment, but again, by way of heroics. As far as operators are concerned, nobody really close to getting them online. Don't have them currently. So this rotation is going to be the old tried and true. 5 seconds left to fight over, still being contested as well, but now only trailing by about 25 or some extra. But look at the heads-up play now coming through from Peg. Already over by Rocks, here by his Lonesome. The push is about to be coming through the upper
Oh, and great awareness because his teammate
I'm still slacking.
Boathouse, so he can turn his attention back over towards the open steps. Only finds one of the needed two.
Compared to everyone else, chat.
Up on the trades. Elevate, now all of a sudden they're the ones spawning over.
Zai also hasn't been getting kills recently either. He was way ahead of everyone else before this.
Right now, Wolves.
Hey, I spoke too soon. He just got a double.
Have a little more clearance. But as soon as I say that, now Elevator hitting from the
right as I called him out.
You gotta have your head
He's
on
cooking again.
And King's gonna be able to assist with the Sparrow out. Wolves looking decent here to start this last hill.
Split spawns coming through for Elevate though. Got a couple players able to work up that pinch over by the boathouse.
Damn.
And everybody from Wolves will drop. 25 seconds.
That kill feed was all Elevate.
The second set, and Kendi loves it so much he's gonna pull out a war machine.
Oh, and Yopi, thought for a second he was about to just completely foil this hit from Wolves. But Kendi, the one that really puts this thing without question in the favor of Elevate with that war machine. 12 seconds to fight for. Elevate starting to grow their lead as Clo creates space from the front. Should be over 190 for Elevate. Wolves trying to get themselves in a position to hit the scrap while also getting the high ground, and that helps as Peg finds a nice keen double.
But the Pinnace is so good.
So one player lurking, that was Yopi dealt with. It's just they try to hit for the last bit of junk time.
Come on, Elevate.
But it is a
Come on,
steep
broskies.
ask for Wolves to come back from this far of a lead. They have definitely enough tools to be able to do it, including Peg having at least that Pred missile and operator in the back pocket for them.
Bro,
Plus,
chat.
Neon need to be timely and showcase
Neon's playing like prime Bobby plays right now, chat.
comparatively to what we've seen so far.
That's
Prime Bobby plays in the game, chat.
It actually forces Yopi into a weird spot to where the Sparrow doesn't really find much value. Klo from the low ground at bottom bar, only able to find damage, no kills coming through. Susano trying to commit his life
This
into
is
the hard
good,
point.
though.
Smoke is
I like
making
to
a
see
mess
this
of
from
it.
Elevate.
trying to follow
50
up on
points
this.
in the lead right now. This is huge.
Tilt in favor of Wolves. Yopi trying to assist,
Super hard
but
hard
once
point to
again,
get
the high
any
ground
points
window
out of,
looking
so
good for Wolves. Yes,
they get
they're
anything
down
off this
60,
here,
but they're
that'd be
making
great.
the right plays and they're waking up big time in the map.
12 seconds remain. We really need to start seeing someone from Wolves starting to position
Come
themselves.
on,
maybe try to
Elevate.
come through open staircase, but they're all just focused inside of the time. And Elevate are able to reap from such a benefit as well. It's going to force a
Yes,
north to south
sir.
spawn. Right side of
Yes,
the minimap.
sir.
End of P1. Elevate
And they have spawns for next.
This is the game right here, but Wolves at least have 4 of their 5 operators to play with on this break. It has to be
Hi, Dylan.
perfect. Purifier out early for PJ. He'll be responsible for water, trusting that his teammates can clean things up from the back. Neon doing what he can with the War Machine, has found a couple. That's enough to get Shing involved. That's now Zai in the mix. Okay, this is starting to work out. Wolves breaking from the front, but they costed them 3 of their 4 operators. The only thing left remaining is Peg and Elevator still spawning close.
You pull out the equalizer here. Have this 40 seconds is so vital. Immediately calls in, starts just running straight down driveway, is able to find himself too, and then turns his attention back inside of the Lambo garage. And that is a clean sweep coming through for Wolves.
Come on, Elevate.
Can they continue to hold? Can they
How did they
continue
lose
to
that
keep them
so
trapped
quickly?
on this side of the map and get a rotation to new as well?
Peg is just running circles.
This is gonna be close, chat. It's gonna be another galleries finish.
The follow-up from King is good. 14 seconds of scrap time, looking decent for Wolves. Elevator
Yikes, bro. Yikes, Elevate.
Well spun, but someone has to make the move on spawn.
It just
to go.
keeps going.
Wolves are still winning every single gunfight. Now on rotation is Zai. He's going to take a bit of a 50-50 battle on the backside. Wolves should spawn close. Elevate hold the lead.
They will get those back off his spawns. But now you just have to clean them out. Red missile going to be
Come on.
called in there from King. Doesn't find anything besides PJ, but it needs to be the space to work for this pinch as well from Shing.
It's looking decent. The timing of this pinch is looking solid. Kendi from up high has the War Machine, but can't see anything. The
Come on,
smoke in his way.
Candy.
Susano down low with the claw, though, cleans things up.
Yep, he gets one.
226 to
I got 2.
Spawns will
Of course, the
flip.
second was
Elevate now
Neon
holding
because he
from
doesn't
the
know what he's
high
doing.
ground. Streak starting to be earned by Kendi. Klo off the pitch with the equalizer.
Let's
They
go.
have just put the nail into the coffin on map number 1 as Elevate wiped the floor. One more hit for Wolves.
They're
They have to
spawning
come
away.
from
They're
behind.
spawning back.
They're all going to be trapped back behind of this garden house, and they just need to pull out all the options to try to break through.
Shots are
Oh
good
my
for
God.
Yopi Sparrow. Last couple of Wolves members
Oh my
dealt with this
God.
as well.
Clean
Discipline.
house.
10 seconds remaining.
Take a
This is where
mic.
to fight for on the hard
Yeah.
point. Yopi's got his attention in the right
Take
spot
a
as the
mic,
Spec
bro.
missile locks things down from patio. Elevate gonna
Holy.
take back one,
Bye-bye.
250, 196.
Bye-bye. Now we're talking, chat. W Elevate for game number 1. W Elevate for game number 1, chat. You already know the vibes, chat. Holy. Unfortunately, Wolves, though.
See that in the first set. I mean, Wolves, they look lost out there with some of the operator usage. It's the expending of a multitude of resources at the most inopportune moments. Elevate were rotating circles around.
All right, chat, should we give
Wolves
away a code?
consistently through the first and candidly
Nah,
speaking,
you got the.
through
Oh,
the
you put the
second
code
set.
in
That's
already?
when we started seeing
I see
Wolves
it.
at the end of that second set transition into a more macro development throughout all these different hard points, finding more.
It
key
might
kills,
pause
getting
for a
high
second,
ground,
chat.
positions, making Elevate
Okay, we're
twice
good.
before they just send one player on rotation. It was a good back and forth, but just a moment too late for Wolves.
All right, you want the code for the skin, chat?
A lot of it was Elevate. They were cycling out their operators really nicely.
TikTok, hit 400k likes and we'll do another code. The code is for a girl character skin known as Scylla. Girl character skin known as Scylla. I'm gonna get it ready for you guys right now. I got you, my snookum pickums.
Their lead initially, like you said, Wolves did start to kind of make good changes in terms of how they were tempo-wise playing around the map, but it definitely was a day late and $1 short. Also, does it help that Klo finds himself 44 and 38?
It will appear on both YouTube and TikTok, chat.
Essentially pops for over 40 kills. Impressive stuff. Whereas your MVP
All right,
from
we're
last
set up
year's
for it.
Worlds, Neon just goes 26 and 51.
Whenever you tap to 400k, I'll give you. Let me see the scoreboard down. Wolves, yeah, on top. King was doing well. Peggy was doing well. Honestly, it really just comes down to Nian, chat. I said that before. Nian was getting fried.
That was being put up on the screen, but
Respectfully.
to that point again, former MVP of last year, Neon just really needs to come into their own here. Needs a solid regain ahead of the search and destroy.
He really was getting fried, chat.
Potentially on the docket.
You know, an interesting point here, and maybe something that Wolves.
Unfortunate for him.
Because this is your last lifeline, but Elevate in their interview.
He let the team down, bro.
One of the reasons they feel like they're really strong at Respawn right now is because they're running faster than most teams. Yeah. They only had one Odin in play. That one moment in time, the Grau was still being used by Elevate. So they're really going for this more automatic.
Bro, Shift is actually spitting
rather
facts.
than just locking down with double Odins like we've seen a lot of teams do. And
yeah,
honestly,
they run light.
Yeah, it's kind of the SKS conversation from a couple years ago. Sure, your instant TTK advantage by running an Odin when you hit shots is really high, but if you're not hitting shots, it's okay to use things like a Type or a Grau or another MG. Just get something more automatic in his hands if he's struggling with the single tap weaponry.
Yep. No, I agree. I think it's also just the
fair enough.
When it comes down to the weapons, the average proximal distance for these gunfights as well. That's where a lot of people would rather have the MG being the bullet hose that it is. The margin for error with the MG, even comparatively to the Odin, is starkly different given the single tap and its nature of the Odin.
These casters are good,
Something
chat.
does have to give. You almost feel like that
Well,
this isn't the moment in time where you're just going to say screw it, change everything, use this weapon instead. But you have to somehow figure it out. Either you match their pace if you're Wolves, or you try to slow it down by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah. And it's unfortunate to say, in the most forehead statement of the day out of me, at the very least, is you just have to hit those shots forehead.
Yeah, it's just really interesting that evaluation hasn't come through yet for this Wolves team. Now, to be fair, you know, kind of watching them through Chinese Masters as well as
that PJ guy is super hot.
I think on this current map,
I just don't play that game anymore, Fiery. I just don't play it, bro.
Out of the 3 Chinese squads, because
I play COD M now. Pretty much only game.
You know, they were really
26 and 51's diabolical. You are spitting facts in the chat, bro. That is awful.
This type of speed,
that's like up there with Vig.
The same kind of success that I think they were hoping for. Now, that told, we can transition.
Thanks for the follows on TikTok chat. Remember, 400k and we'll get the code.
At least allow it to be picked to the pool, because flat out, you just don't want to play Wolves on Tunisia. You really don't want to.
Who won the first game? Elevate won it. We're going into game number 2 now, which is S&D.
Where they have not historically had a lot of reps, it should tilt in favor of Elevate in a major way.
There are some reps and potential of some VOD to go back and think about when you are Wolves preparing for this matchup, and honestly, some fellow countrymen, because let's not forget that Elevate yesterday did face up against Q9 on Kurahana. They did lose to them 3-7, so there is some data to be able to walk away from it, and again, going back to the overarching conversation from the
Berg versus Dr. Disrespect 2.
This Elevate squad.
I mean, I don't think that's going to happen.
In recent time,
I think he's.
Search and Destroy on Kurahana,
yeah, it's just not going to happen.
Offered that snail's pace. You can slow it down, pending that your sniper rifles don't over and egregiously chow through some of these very longer lines of sights. And you
what happened to Neon? He's just not doing good, bro.
Really dictate the pace of
he's
those
just
3 different
getting
lanes.
cooked.
It'll be interesting because we've also seen a lot of teams that don't have a lot of rehearsal reps on this map just default to
drop code. Yeah, we're about 50k likes away on TikTok, and then I'll drop the code.
So we'll see if that roll of the dice comes through.
I got
here.
you.
And I think in particular you have that conversation. And
I got
your
you, chat.
first chapter of that book starts with Neon. Can he light things up like he had all
We'll probably do it
year?
in between rounds in this game if it's slow.
His MVP was because of his performance in Search and Destroy.
Wolves who? For real, Daniel? Wolves?
And it really does say
Wolves?
something, again, much like how we were talking about Wolves versus Vitality.
Yeah, Wolves have had the same roster forever, bro.
You need to step up in a big way because you do have that shadow over your head as the worst Search and Destroy team to come out of a very good Search and Destroy region.
Kinda gotta give them some respect for that, for doing that though, you know?
3-2 split for Wolves, looking at the exteriors of the
They
map.
really be out here.
Whereas Elevate have more focus internally, kind of turn to mid. Trophy systems are also deep on these mid cuts between A and B, so it looks like Elevate want to try to stabilize the middle of the map and use that as potentially a retake contest and not take these long-range sight lines, at least not initially.
The only one playing aggressively.
Or can I ask you something you just did?
Would be PJ for Elevate. Watch out for player number 4 of Zai from Wolves. He's just waiting for the go
Thanks for the
button,
follow,
either
Alex.
through the cuts or all the way back around.
Honestly, if you're Zai, you're just trying to create noise over here.
Yeah.
Nade over the top doesn't get to where it's
That's a good point.
Smoke will block out mid-window for Wolves.
He's supporting Elevate.
They're trying to feel things out, but honestly speaking, Elevate still hold a major advantage on the map. They're trying to play a B defense that will allow them to cut through B Street. And it's going to be expensive for Wolves because they've had to use so much utility just to clear
Elevate
this out.
for
Deep
sure.
smoke comes through, but again, Elevate not going to be affected by it because here's the crossfire.
Close just playing for the timing. depending on the sound as well. Zai's going to start spraying some guns, but he has actually pulled two to the different defenders, so Wolves do have numbers on this side of the map.
That stun, though, coming out of the middle of the map should be enough to alarm this Elevate defense that they're playing on to be. First contact good, though. PJ will drop at mid. Same will be said for close. So this defensive setup leaning towards playing deep on the B site. Not going to work out. Sniper shot from Susano. Misses initially, but does connect on the second attempt. Wolves get in the plant. Post-plant.
The fact Neon didn't like react to that is crazy. He should have reacted to that and got out of the situation, but he just didn't.
They double stack together through mid.
Bro's tripping.
Maybe try to coordinate a pinch, but
Bro is really tripping,
It's going to
chat.
take a lot of time for Susano to read position.
Yeah. Peg can just play an initial point of contact off an off angle here, as long as he predicts the correct angle. Timing is not initially great, but the follow-up could be, or maybe not. Elevate win the first two battles. Now it's just down to can you actually clear out the high ground spaces behind the B site. There's the tickle on the bomb.
Yikes.
Enough to force out the check. Susano,
There we go.
able to pull Wolves post.
That's what we like.
They find every single kill, and how about that for a little 3v4?
A little
Double
3v4 dissection through the middle of the map, just playing off of damage and information that was found.
What's up, broski? What's up, Gold? How you doing, man?
Was the ace up the sleeve there for Wolves with the two picks that he was able to find for himself. He played it perfectly. Pulled two players away from the A-bomb side itself, hit back through mid, found the flank, and worked out ever so wonderfully for Wolves until the 3v4 came true.
Absolutely the case. Trophy systems again for Elevate can allow them to play inside the B cut. Defense still preferring to just stay away from the sight lines. I like it. Keep your hard scoped angles, force Wolves to make a play. It's difficult to get nades back to this position. Yes, there's a trophy there, which makes things even more difficult, but just getting it onto this corner, so tough to do. And Susano saying, I'll take that advantage all day.
This is going to be the mental warfare, at least on this half.
Oh, we hit 400K, chat.
Just continues to cause a ruckus on this A street, and it's currently trying to be set up for a very similar attempt over by B. That
You guys ready for the code?
with another nade, and
I'll give it after this round.
any information from it.
Nade smoke.
I got you after this round, chat.
Direction. He's just going to try to spam through, see if he can connect on anything, as the defense now has to be alerted to a play towards B. Problem is, Zai, who continued to try to play at an island, does get taken down this time by Susano. So 5v4, major advantage towards Elevate as we're underneath the 55-second mark.
And they're going to try to rewrap this all the way over towards A main. Susano, don't bite off more. You can chew. Angles being held.
Ooh, Neon, bro. He's so ass.
Where he could be kind of, you know, whatever he sees is what you do. What a shot from King. This little jump peek, that will work out. Peg able to find one before dropping, keeps the numbers advantage in favor of Elevate. Follow up good from Yopi.
Man.
And now it's just down to Shink, who does have the bomb.
Are there $1 million BR tournaments? They are not, Jaden. But I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to get involved.
Handful of players, very active.
Trying to make something like that happen.
Yopi and Klo. Never want to count out Kendi as well. Does find the first, expects the second, but not the third to come all the way through. But, I mean, that is how you utilize your numbers in a 1v3 retake for Elevate. It got super close. Jing almost made it come all the way through. But this is, again, back-to-back rounds where Wolves did have every slightest bit of the advantage. They tried to get back through mid, thinking that they pulled enough defenders back over towards A. B was not the case of it being fully vacated from the mid being held, and they lost their numbers along the way.
I think if you're Wolves on this offense, you need to have the awareness to know that both the scopes are playing on safe angles on the outsides of the map. I would love to see Wolves do a little bit more focus.
I'd come at a retirement if there was, yeah.
Smoke that mid window. Try to get these mid cut advantages.
I might be the host if there ever is, so.
Just playing through the outside of the map, because once again,
I love hosting the BR tournaments, man. I think I like the BR tournaments more as well, because I'm hosting, and not only that, they're quicker, so it's like, it's extremely hype, you know? There's no fluff, there's no biting around anything, chewing on anything, like, it's straight to the point. The matches are played, it's 5 games. I mean, we could make it like 6-7 games, and it would still be really good, but it's not like 15 games of BR, you know?
He's giving himself up. Oh, whoa, what a shot! So now it's just down to 1v1. Peg versus Kendi. And it's going to be, initially contact for Kendi. Misses the shot, takes a lot of damage, but both players will survive.
He should have hit that, bro.
Regen's going to come through. Peg has the bomb. He wants the reach out as well. He's just laying prone around the backside of the box. His timing is everything.
Oh, they are about to be
He's not gonna
All right, chat, the code's ready. Okay, you guys ready for the code? All right, I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. Everyone get ready for the code, chat. Coming up on the screen right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bang. Up on the screen, chat. If you want the code, there it is. There it is, chat.
Wolves finally break the mold from a massive clutch out of Peck.
Same situation with the scopes here for the defense.
Make sure to claim it. It's a good one.
To see a little bit more focus from Wolves.
It's a good skin. Yeah, thanks everyone for following and subscribing today, chat. I appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. And obviously to all the people that gave us subs on TikTok, that was crazy. And gifts, aka memberships on YouTube as well. That was awesome. Thank you.
Without trying to really toss any utility or smokes.
Alfredo got it on TikTok. Bertna got it on TikTok. Moda, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a minute.
Got a sniper and an SMG.
I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. Oh, look, Tassin got it. Soul got it. Armand, Viraj, use it. August, Setter. Vinay is too lazy to redeem it. Jaden, congratulations. What skin was it? It was a Scylla skin. It was a Scylla skin. All right, chat. That is it. It's probably been claimed by now, so it looks like everyone's spamming that they got it in the chat. So yeah, good job to you guys for getting the brand new skin of Scylla. Free skin, you get to keep it forever. It's permanent. But yeah, chat, thanks very much for partaking in that. I hope you're happy with your new skin. Super, super rare. Super duper rare. For sure.
I say that with such hesitation because it's still a 1v4.
Yeah, what's up, Mata? Thanks for the gifted membership, man. Appreciate it.
Nice little campfire moment going on over by that B-bomb site.
We don't got it. Damn, unlucky alibi.
If you will. Sorry, Chloe will
unlucky, bro.
fill you in on what the group chat says at the end of this round.
How do you redeem it? You need to use the COD Redemption website. So Call of Duty /redemption.
See how the numbers advantage will work this time for Elevate.
Yeah, he needs to get one and get away. Get a reset in. He's not gonna have a chance yet.
Oh, Miz, you got it too?
Sprint at him.
Damn. Okay. Miz got it as well.
Yeah, for real.
What the frick? W.
Yeah, man, this map is really difficult from the offensive perspective.
W, Miz.
It's just, you know,
lucky you. I don't even have the skin, so. Good job. All right, let's get back to watching the games. Elevate 3-1 up, chat.
So it's just one of those
looking
things
good.
Defenders stay so safe for so long. That's why I'm kind of looking for Wolves to try to.
Man's on 0 kills, bro. He is so washed. Like people say, I'm washed, chat. He is so washed. Bro is major washed.
Here's a big set of nade focus over towards one
Oh
corner,
dear.
but again, it just puts you out
Oh
in the
wow.
open. PJ for
Oh
one.
damn.
The follow-up is good though for Shing. Trades back and forth as Chloe tries to have the final word. Not going to happen. We'll go 3v3.
It's just a cadence that we
Right, Neon's still alive, so it's basically a 2v3. Okay, never mind. I just caster cursed him so hard. Holy. Sorry.
You have numbers. 3v2 on the map.
Neon's alive. I mean, I guess that's a free round for Wolves, chat, right? Like they're gonna win this round because Neon's alive, right, guys?
Susanna both have sniper rifles respectively. Looking for a pick.
Yeah. Pushes on the way in. Smoke still holding at
Bro, stop saying elevate, really elevating, bro. I'm not trying to hear this anymore.
Pardon me?
I'm not trying to hear
Trade
this.
is out though. So now it's just down to Kendi. 1v2 situation.
I'm not trying to hear that, bro. We heard it so many times in the first day from those like Filipino casters. Andy. Oh, Broskita! Broskita!
I believe both you and I were there for a second. And
damn, you didn't get it fast enough, Wes. That's unfortunate, man.
Pixels away from having that second kill and potential for.
That's unfortunate, yeah. Unfortunate hit marker for sure.
It's always possible. 3-2 goes to scoreline. And then we go back towards a very aggressive look over towards A main. Last time they did this, they did not commit. Very standardized defensive setup, but the entire play for Wolves is just to have Peg on an island, create as much ruckus as possible for B.
And this
okay, yeah. You got 2 kills last round. Let's see what you can do. Are you him now? Are you Himothy now?
So this throws a lot of question marks into Wolves' mind. Is there someone playing up through mid? Nope, it's Yopi with a shotgun, which you thought may be in the proper spot to find some effectiveness. Not the case. 2 sniper shots.
You've been spamming the same question? If you've been spamming the same question, you do realize TikTok automatically times you out, so I will never see it.
First sniper shot misses, but now he's stuck.
You're too late, unlucky, Burek. Maybe next one. This is close.
How it looked early, that is unreal good.
This is real close, chat.
Yes, it really is. Again, when it comes down to it, Search and Destroy has been the weakest game mode for Elevate this entire weekend so far, 1-2, but still undefeated and top 2 seed coming into the single elimination bracket. But Wolves really did impress me last night, the way that they looked versus Vitality in that map number 2. they can definitely get in your heads when it comes down to the aggression and how accurate they can be. 3 kills for Zai is not the sexiest KD ratio.
Am I going for Elevate?
Team up continuously.
There's a lot of free space for Elevate to work over towards A.
He pushed the skin you got. W, Jones.
Down as well. Wolves are
W,
just
bro.
letting them have the map,
I hope you enjoy your skin, man.
You don't want to let Clo have the map, because then he starts to do stuff like that. Smoke on the way in. Wolves try to use this as a chance to retake and contest this bomb plant. Shing on the corner doesn't quite get affected by the stun like Elevate had predicted, but the trades are good, and Elevate just run through A.
And that's the aggression that we were asking out of Wolves. We saw a bit of it when they aggressively hit through mid.
Come on, Elevate, just win this. 3-0 them.
Anything like that. And again, Elevate has
3-0 them.
one game.
How many codes do you have left? I think we have 5.
And that is just to run you down and outshoot you as well. So Wolves have to respect that is
5
a very
codes.
possibility. These early stuns and nades need to be timely to be able to get the information, but it seems instead of A Street, why not go down mid?
Each one of the codes have 100 uses, so 100 people can use them.
Time's going to run out on this play as that smoke on the A cut is going to dissipate. So Elevate need to make a decision here. You don't want to be stuck at mid. And Kendi is just going
What country are these two teams from? Elevate's like Filipino Indonesian, and then Wolves is Chinese.
A little bit, I'll say.
Oh no. Oh wow.
That's not bad to go 1
He missed
for
the
1.
easy shot but got the hard one.
Corner at mid is PJ. He doesn't get checked, and now all of a sudden Wolves get caught on the rotation.
Chat, I need you guys to stop saying Elevate is elevating, bro. Dead ass, bro. The VP50 is not banned. No, it is not banned.
PJ should be dead to rights. Here comes the cavalry though. Rest of Elevate swarming around the A-bomb site. 2v4 now. Can Wolves find the timing or an exit?
First shots are clean from Zai, looking to double up.
Oh, Elevate's all Filipino now? Okay. Thanks, YouTube, for letting me know.
One player nearby.
Cisco told me there was 2 people from Indonesia on the team.
Was close initially. Now he's tucked into a corner. And against an Odin and a
W, all Filipinos, chat. Let's go. Mahal kita Philippines. You know what I'm saying, chat? Mahal kita Philippines.
Shot misses for Neon. Follow up coming through down street.
All right, did we really expect Neon to clutch that? No.
Elevate up 5-3.
Not a chance.
2 more rounds from a 2-0 lead out of Elevate.
The only thing he's clutching right now is his ass cheeks, because he's about to get dropped.
The start of it all. Works out so wonderfully for them.
But he threw that hard point they were just playing.
Flipping the transition from one bomb site to the next. Look at how just placed these.
You think about McGregor? I love McGregor. I'm a big fan of Conor McGregor. I'm a big fan of like any athlete that's really good in their sport, to be honest.
The SMG's just too quick, too confident. Fenix.
Anyone that's good at anything. Like, anyone that is at the top of whatever game they're playing in life, whether it's like business, like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, sports, like Ronaldo, LeBron, Messi, Tiger Woods, Lewis Hamilton, gaming, who would I be a big fan of in gaming? It is actually like really good. From COD
feels like anything you can do, we can do better and faster as well. Just the
MP. I'm gonna say Lucasen.
Covering these sites, there are no party tricks.
Honestly, yeah, just Lucasen. Right now, just Lucasen.
Gunfight.
That's just game plan right there. That's
maybe nah, it's just Lucasen right now. I'm a fan of X-Rock as a team because they're just insane, but Lucasen mostly. I like Peterbot, if anyone knows who Peterbot is.
Try to hold on to the backside at B. Do well to slow down the play from PJ. Clo also has to give up the angle.
Chat, does anyone know who Peterbot is?
On the way. This is completely enveloped. Now it's just down to who hits their shots.
They win this. Elevate wins this. Elevate wins this, bro. They win this. Right here, chat. 2-0, baby. 2-0, baby. Oh, it's just 2-3 though for the Filipinos. Neon's not clutching this. Not a chat. Neon, you ain't clutching nothing. Oh, nah, you're not clutching. Nah, you're not clutching, buddy. You're not clutching. Yes, sir.
It's the one map mode combination that needed to be a guarantee for Wolves to stay alive in the series.
Speak my Irish accent. I don't even know how to do that. It just kind of happens naturally. I don't do it on command. You know what I mean? Ferg is Pokey. Ferg is guapo. What's up, GamerX? How you doing, man?
For things like that, would you don't see.
Yeah, and the Ants are pretty much already retired at this point.
They don't even hesitate, not even just to confirm the information.
He really has.
But just to get in your face and run you over immediately. The ability that Elevate have been able to showcase at CDSI, here at Worlds, is nothing but respect for how quickly they get in.
It's a shame that Wolves, like as a roster, are like kind of washed nowadays. I agree with what they said. Like, they've just kind of stayed the same. Like, last year, they were just the best team ever. But they're the best team ever from last year, and they haven't improved. Whereas all these other guys have improved so much.
Win that, and then we're good to win the series because our respawn is so good.
You know?
That's been the case here. This was their map selection. They looked very well bred for it, especially from the offensive perspective.
DJ's your cousin? Congratulations on having such a great cousin. COD Mobile.
Waltz on into your offensive half and then just
I did, Jack.
eviscerate the Wolves along the way. Some very close calls and some very clutch moments. You can look at players like Kendi, like Susano.
I did.
The aggression from close, spearheading a lot
Shout
of
out.
mid plays.
Rapid bolts and
It's just a
Boyo.
well-oiled machine at the end of the day. Even Cali can't help
There's
himself,
Cali.
but just absolutely love it.
Yes, sir.
It's clean stuff, man. It's clean
Yes,
stuff.
sir.
Big
up Cali.
Kendi, PJ, all walking away.
I remember, bro. I remember. I seen on Twitter one time that guy Cali, who you just seen like raise up that thing in slow motion. I seen on Twitter one time. He had like this old janky ass chair, bro. I'm pretty sure I got him a chair. Man, did I get him a chair? I feel like he was the person I seen on Twitter that had the old janky chair. Man, I would probably know. And I was like, was it him? I kind of remember. I think it was. I seen it and I was like, all right, no problem, bro. I got you with the chair. I did it for Ice as well. I can't remember if it was him or Ice for that time, but I think they were both chairs. Cali's super nice. I like that guy.
I want to say they've been here before because they absolutely have, but
yeah, he was on like an old wooden chair with like no cushioning and everything. And I was like, you know what, bro? You need an upgrade. You need an upgrade, bro. For real.
4-0, but that was Standpoint, who are not here.
It was him. Okay, great. Yeah, I just said, I think Cali, I said like, how much is a chair? And he said whatever it was, and I just sent him the money.
They get the Seaside. They have the choice between
Shout out
that and
Cali.
Arsenal. You take Seaside because you don't want Wolves to go to one of their strongest overall, map mode combos. And
Is Veg teaming up with Tech? He's not. Both Veg and Tech are out of the competition too.
Yeah, it's starting to look that way, right? I mean, even as far as the comparisons that we've gotten through both maps 1 and 2 at this point in time, the slaying prowess and just being able to manipulate whatever map that they're on. When I think of potential spawn trap at disaster
Ooh, Ferg updates posted about me watching the COD Mobile World Championship Finals between Galleries and Luminosity Game, and I'm retweeting that. I'm retweeting that. W. All right, chat. Elevate is 2-0 up right now, chat. They're against the last year's World Champions. So if Elevate beat them, they technically would have won last year's champs. That's all I'm gonna say. They technically would have won last year's champs.
2 respawns in that time period. That's a lot of maps of respawn that they went through. Only dropping 2 is unbelievable.
Yeah, I'd feel
They're kicking. I can't lie, chat. They really are here kicking nowadays.
You can't necessarily blame that once you go up a handful of rounds. The jump challenges, even when they were down by a round or 2 out of Kendi, Susano feeling the swagger as well. Everybody has a target on this team. There's no doubting that. You did win the most recent major tournament at CDSI, so everybody wants to try to beat Elevate. Arena is now officially on the map.
You need an iPad? Honestly, bro, I've given away a lot of iPads recently. I'm gonna cut down on the iPads for now.
Yeah.
But I'll keep hosting tournaments for a bit.
Well, with that, we have some comms, I believe, from the previous 2
That's what it was, Edward, yeah.
We'll check out some of the sounds of the game to this point.
What's his team name, Ferg? Veg? He's on Tribe. He's on Bribe Gaming. I would have loved to have heard Gallery's comms when they won. You hear him, bro? Fucking hell!
Tara, PJ, pigyan ko. Last hit. Isa pa. Nice! PJ. Nice one, boy.
I love Filipinos, bro. I love their voices, bro.
Nice!
Nice!
Nice! Last niyan. Niyan lang yan. Sige, plancho. Huwag kayo matay. City. Kaliwa. Hapel. Kaliwa. Nice!
So good, bro. That's so good.
Energy high for the Elevate boys, and why not? A big 2-0 so far in this series with the swing map going, again, very favorably towards their direction based on the history.
Love that.
For our control coming up
W Elevate chat.
And it just feels like by how we've seen Elevate play this map.
They are funny. I love those guys. Shout out to them. Oh, did we get a member I missed? Yo, Samuel, thanks for becoming a member, man. Appreciate you, bro.
At just the usual suspects coming through for Elevate and why they've been able to find so much success.
Bro, they said it's only Nyan. Of course he did, bro. Bro's going back to China. He's a sub. He ain't ever getting out again.
When you're as confident as ever, when you
Nyan went from like the MVP to the worst.
Simple stat that you just said of only losing 2 hard points across a very short and yet elongated time period. Yeah, you're going to be feeling pretty darn confident going into the seaside. Everything pans in your favor.
Yeah, been really convincing stuff, man. So, who knows? We may have another region claiming the crown of the best COD Mobile team in the world. Started off with North America, really dominating the conversation.
Yes, sir.
Last year, India on the map with China taking what felt like a trophy that was pretty much going to go their way eventually. Just kind of seeing how things trend, but now all of a sudden, Elevate really coming into form for this Caribbean region. Definitely a chance to see them escalate in towards the #1 spot.
I really want to see Elevate win.
CDSI, but in the world. And that's after, by the way,
I really want to see them win
stupid hard.
The whole thing.
3 teams that all made it to playoffs.
Elevate or Galleries, bro. Elevate or Galleries would be so sick. To see like a new region win it all, that would be
They're
amazing.
looking to really cement that if they could put them away here at the 3-0 tally.
The 2 games that went all 3 maps yesterday for Elevate, both ended on raid. It's the first time that they're playing Seaside all weekend long, but to Shift's previous point, not exactly an unknown venue to them.
No. That's going to be PJ.
Where's your suit? I might wear it tomorrow.
Going to have to respond to the quick pressure from Wolves, hitting the U stairs already in towards this bottom B point, and it's looking pretty decent. Even kills to this moment, but 2 ticks of progress locked.
Ooh!
Great day.
What a need! Flipping out.
Bounces right into the lap, and there will be enough contest. I believe the second tick did get locked, but still.
Bro, chat, you guys need to stop saying that they're elevating, bro.
Second segment got locked, so you feel like one.
You're not
good
funny.
push might just be the B control zone.
You're not
You
funny,
already have a
bro.
threat over towards A by their lonesome was Peg. Maybe biting off more than they can choose as the rest of the numbers for Wolves.
Oh, there's 6 codes.
Down inside of the brick
That'll be mad, man.
trying to take over the restaurant once again.
Yeah, good kills from the side of Wolves. They know they got a player on one of the side stairs. That's a really brilliant win from Susano initially, but can only do so much with it. So now Elevate holding on towards barrels. Wolves not able to push up through Church, so they're trying to hit this right from the front. Peg, quick and in the action, trying to find these Elevate members onto the defense, but they've backed off just a touch, trying to measure the approach before they try to recommit, and as they do, it's Clo for a
Oh my
handful.
God.
That's 3 in a row for him as Elevate look to now step forward towards Checkers.
7 kills, and the closest one to him in the lobby is currently 4. Just a great start coming through for Clo. Just when you think that you fully cleared everything, Clo might just be working on a little bit of a pinch. Peg is pushing all the way up to the already captured zone. And one thing that you are benefiting from Wolves is that there hasn't been all the space taken away from Elevate winning those previous gunfights.
Yeah, and Elevate are very aware that there could be a push forward on the overextension. They've dealt with Peg initially. Next contestant would be King in that department of the map, whereas the rest of Wolves are trying to stack themselves up for a hit from the front. Susano, really well done, as again, this front cupboard is being locked down by the Elevate defense. Wolves trade things out, but it's costing lives. 14 plays, 10 minutes, 12 on the clock.
Got one player just pulling so many different numbers from Wolves. That's going to be Clo again, who's just finessing his life. Look how many numbers for Wolves. They do not
wow.
in this position. Finally taken down.
I didn't think they would check that, chat.
Their focus back towards the front.
For
just
real.
Under a minute left to play, 12v10.
Good opening from King, but they can't clear out Secret. Kendi, R9 in hand now. As they
Come on,
know
Elevate.
this defense
3
is
lives.
likely going to have to be resounded from inside.
3 life advantage.
barrels.
4 life
Susano
advantage.
goes with Peg. And where is the hit from Wolves? They have yet
Come
to
on.
even come close to hitting anything in any sort of
No.
concentrated form. Shing able to open things up, but I mean, what are we
Yes,
doing?
sir.
I think Neon still had a scope out. I mean, we're fighting inside of barrels. That doesn't get any tighter than this.
Neon's got 1 kill, bro. Good as Candy, actually.
Equalizer's tilting the advantage 7v4 situation. Clo's not done. He's not done in any 4. How about the spree from Clo? 6v2. And I'm not gonna lie. Neon needs to put away the freaking scope and get involved.
Zai's last alive, 1 of 2. You know exactly where they're located at now. 1v4, not enough time, you would think, to isolate the last 4 remaining players, but a great call for Clo. Just exploiting the one thing that is lacking from Wolves, and that is a close proximal gunfight around barrels and inside of this A.
What is bro doing? He couldn't really do anything there, to be honest.
3 segments to go all the way through, which is massive for them, should this even go 5.
And again, Neon's got the Odin.
What do you mean 2019?
I want to say throughout the majority of that first round, he's still.
Oh, really, Virtue? That's awesome.
It's like, what are we doing?
That's awesome, bro.
1-6 start for the MVP from last year. While in the meantime, Clo is having it his way. Early equalizers lead to now a pred, and you've got explosions all over the map. War Machine, Sparrow, all being used on either zone here. So you've got tons of trophy systems down for Wolves that counteract one of the 2 threats, but not the other. Clo in mid-map at Church is just going to kind of play a pivot point as Elevator looking for the spawn trap.
Trying to work it. Any kills coming all the way through. Going to be into the waiting hands of the Purifier with PJ. Already finds 1 Predator missile.
Come on, gamers.
To an immediate spawn screen again.
Well, this is going to be interesting because now all of a sudden the Wolves have cleared out their
Come
spawn.
on, Elevate.
Together a spawn trap of their own as we
Clutch
jump
it up.
into a Wolves. Listen it.
Damn. Oh. Neon's still up there. Oh, we're good. Zai's still up there. Oh my god, they have them in a crazy spawn trap there, but to be honest, they didn't take that much off him. They didn't take that many kills off him, chat. They're only 4 behind. Okay, the double pred, that's bad. They're 6 behind. 5. If I was Elevate, I would just wait until they run out of their operators, and then I would push in, you know? I would just wait it out. There's no reason for them to push. And I think Wolves know that now. Like, now they can push back with their own operators, which is exactly what happens. They'll start to push back here, hopefully.
I'll watch this one. Don't lose your ones. And at the moment, Wolves are winning every single one of them. Elevate now working on a little
Candy
bit of
doesn't have
through
his.
checkers. They're going to find a way to try to enter on into the site.
Only Susano for now. Susano just used his too. He got the claw.
He does find the opening, and now Kenny has found his way in. Will be traded though. The claw's been popped.
Claw for Susano. Damage.
That was kind of mid-use. That was a mid-usage of that. Yeah. Awful.
12v4 situation.
Bad play from Elevate here, chat.
For Wolves. Just down
Honestly,
to what
terrible.
Elevate can muster on this last hit. If they can do it cleanly, there is chances to hold this very convincingly, but the problem is how do you get rid of this stack over towards the front stairs at checkers? And the answer is you don't. Peg finds the kill. He also has an equalizers in case things get messy, which doesn't look like they will. Peg still in a bit of a spree off 2 in a row. Follow-up from Machine is good, and Clo has been seen on this long flank through Graveyard, so should be a pretty comfortable defensive win for Wolves to get us back to a 1-1 count.
Yeah, I mean, and throughout the entire game, listen, and what was very evident was in fact, the spawn trap was very good. Whittling away so
Damn, they're trying to get their operators. They're trying to get their operators, chat. Look at this. Look at this. They're staying alive trying to get their operators, chat. This is crazy. Clo! Clo! What are you doing? What are you doing? Clo! Oh my god, bro. Clo, you're giving them all operators.
What's going
on? Oh my god, Clo. Oh my god,
It's like they're
bro.
trying to allow Clo to get more capture done. What is happening? What
Bro.
is happening? Wolves are finessing, trying to, I think,
They're
get
finessing
Clo
operators.
on the zone for some sort of capture, and they're letting him find the
Oh
eliminations until
my god.
knocks him out. But some moment of comic relief there.
I don't know.
At that, I would have just blown myself up or something.
Over or sorry,
honestly.
One of those. 4 and 12 for Kenty so far. As Elevate struggle to find themselves any segments over by A, so we're all tied up there, 3 apiece.
He should have just like stayed in the hill or something. So they would be forced to kill him, you know, or they would have lost the round.
Trying to lock things down in case there was some sort of a pinch, but not to happen. Elevate's trying to set up the spawn trap. This is going to come at the cost.
That's going to be a morale booster for Wolves, for real.
Will that actually play the difference maker? Because honestly, Wolves can still fight out of their spawn, and if they still capture, they can rotate quickly to B, but Elevate's defense from behind clear out the point. That will be enough to deplete the third tick progress.
And it allows Chloe and Susano to try to get into a
I know you can't suicide, yeah. You just needed to stay in the hill.
Two more have now replaced a fallen Elevate member. Good heads up, peek there out of Susano. The Odin not going to be able to get the better of Xing in that gunfight on the bottom side of the stairs, but you still have presence from the team in blue on the opposite side of the map.
Yep. Well, here we go. Wolves now on their next approach.
Okay.
Do you get the extra 60 on this attack?
I'd say so.
Goes by himself over towards B, so in terms of defensive status, Elevate is really putting a lot of investment towards holding on towards the zone itself. Sparrow part of the
that was so bad.
The hit towards B starts
that play was awful.
Wolves find the solo defender there, and they will quickly realize this is a wide open zone. Enough for at least Xing to stop the clock at 35 seconds, and now he's going to try to hold his life with Sparrow out.
This is good control coming through from Wolves, albeit down by 7 lives now.
Nice one.
Xing going to pull out the Sparrow, finds himself.
Neutralize him quick. Oh, Candy, come on, bro.
Down almost immediately.
One of them's in the spawn right now. Yeah, look, he's in the spawn. Oh, hell no.
Xing able to win that 1v1 onto PJ. So now
they're in the spawn trap.
Off the respawn. They have to be worried about mid-map. Third tick, lock that B. No one in position to deal with any immediate exits. This is just about if Elevate can stop Wolves from playing through the backside on the OE. Chloe from the front. Comes
yes.
Over the corner. What?
Yes.
Able to get the left hand right into the face of Xing. And that now all of a sudden
come on, put him in the spawn
very far forward, scaling this defense into checkers.
Xing has been anchoring in their base.
Is this a new map? Not really. It's not that new. Actually, nah, it's not new. It's like last year. I did a whole thing for it when it dropped on COD Mobile's official channel.
That's Peg. He's got the equalizers out. He's good for 2. Purifier to counter. King, Annihilator out as they get the shutdown onto PJ. Shot misses though. King shut down. Chloe now with the equalizers. He's looking to push forward, and will he ever? 3 kills in the feed. Elevate now pushed all the way up, and with only 3 lives remaining, Wolves not looking all that potent to try to finish off this offense.
Not likely. Neon does have an operator, but you really do hope that they do not pull that out. I know it's not the greatest KD ratio you got going for yourself, but you're going to need that for potentially a round 5 defense. Should the kills continue to rest the way that they are. How it does work, segments are currently going to be led, albeit from an extra offense. But with these 5 segments, does technically put Wolves in a better position to try to get that round 5 defense, should it not end on the upcoming round.
War Machine out for Zai.
Wait,
they think that they could put this away. They think they can
just
get on a stack, and they may be right.
Wait.
Oh,
2
no.
kills are in. This is going to be a 3v2 to try to open this up. This is still winnable. Last 5 seconds. PJ,
let's
go.
Yes, sir.
Not able to get the second.
Yes,
just
sir.
The King. Can he contest the zone? It's on with 0
yes,
seconds, but Yopi cleans him out. A real strong investment for Wolves.
All right, that's what we're talking about, chat.
And it gets shut down.
It's just an
Late at night
thing to assume that you have an opening just with that much time. I mean, when you do find the white, you do send them so far out of the way that the sack 3-player strong, should everybody have stayed alive, would have came all the way through. But once the trades start to follow up, Elevate just have to reinvest a couple more numbers around the zone and be perfectly fine. Can end here should Elevate win an offense.
Oh, but Peg over towards barrels. Able to find a couple to open things up. It leaves Chloe by himself with a 1v1 versus King, which he does win. Clock will stay paused at a minute 16.
I don't know.
Progress looking likely to get locked here at B. Follow up from Elevate. Try to clean out the middle of the map. Well, also, PJ is just trying to make sure there's no spawn trap. He's done well on the top side of Fountain, at least initially. But Xing has the final word. Gets
Elevate, come on.
Wolves have to be considerate about what's coming off spawn from Elevate.
Yeah, sure do. Have a couple players already pushing past the well, though. Do Wolves just trying to at least meet them? Kendi finds a nasty one versus
Mods, can you time that guy up?
There's a lot of stray gunfights happening all the way across the map. You still have 2 players over by the B zone. That's going to have to be chalk. You do have King putting himself into a position to maybe find a couple exits. Let's find the first.
Appreciate you.
But Elevate, stave off the spawn trap. Live, starting to get pulled back a touch for the Elevate offense. 18 players.
All right, Elevate.
You've got a deep member in Yopi playing through church.
Close it out here.
On Zai forward. Now all of a sudden, Susano looking in towards the zone with help. But
Yikes.
Yopi takes himself out of the picture with the Sparrow. That could have been huge.
Yo,
to
you
stop
spitting
the Wolves
facts,
defensive
Boyd.
rotating in, but now it's
You
just
spitting
Kenny to
facts.
spam this back alleyway through Dark, and it will not be
That's a
enough
bad
to
war
find
machine.
any elimination. Claw on the other side from Neon. That's going to open things up and blows back in for contest.
Do need to try to use this claw.
This ain't good.
Killer too. You would love to have that. Extend the life lead from 17 plus. Another 13. Try to get them into single digits if
Hey, Dylan.
possible, but the claw will have to be put away. No operators online for all 10
Come on,
players
bro.
within this lobby. But you have a minute and 35 to try to
Come on.
exasperate the numbers of Wolves to try to find a way in.
Elevate,
Long route on the way
please.
from PJ, but the hit from the front is
Oh, is
not
it I?
helping.
Ooh.
Good shot from Kendi, little pixel peek from him. Shake,
Damn.
proactive with the Sparrow, able to find one.
Oh,
Tries to
damn.
get over. Trophy System denies the final bolt, but still, the kill is in. And now PJ is trying to call
All right,
the
Chloe
Rockets
has
inside the
operator.
spawn. 13
He's
plays
the only on their
though.
team, though, that has an
From the
operator
front,
right now to
starting
use.
develop. Yopi, how much can he finesse inside the
He's
zone?
also the best
A couple
player in the
of
lobby right
members
now,
still
too.
alive. Neon in
For
particular,
this game
playing
so
back
far.
to the pillar, and that's enough for now.
I don't think he's going to use it. I think he'll keep it. Yeah, Wolves are going to use everything they have.
Looking good with an 11v5 to try to finish off this round and set us to a 5th.
And War Machine might
Yeah.
be an overinvestment again, but hey, Zai might honestly earn it by the end of the next round as well. He's pretty good at getting score in a game of Call of Duty Mobile. Still 5 lives
Oh,
remaining.
Chloe
Wolves has
used
the
it.
equalizer, thinking that
Chloe's
might
going for the
just be
spawn
the
trap.
opening required,
Yep.
and they're just running straight into him.
Yeah, I mean, Colo's going to turn this into a 4v4 if he could just keep farming these kills off spawn.
Oh my
So
God.
now it's just out of what actually happens
Oh my
from the front.
God.
Colo's not going to lose any of these gunfights, not with an
Oh
equalizer.
my God.
Not what's happening
No.
on the zone. What's happening on the zone? Elevator finding the kills. It's a 2v2 situation. Second tick of
No
progress
way.
is in.
They're so
Third
far
round,
away.
double stack.
Chloe might have
Who
just
can
clutched
get it?
up.
PJ has a purifier out. Does he predict the right doorway? He sure has. Yopi falls.
1v1.
Now it's just down to the 1v1.
No! No!
We're going to a round 5.
Oh my God, Chloe.
From Chloe, just to put
Dude,
Elevate, who were so far
Chloe.
down in numbers in a position that
He played that
almost had
so
them winning.
well, bro.
In that moment
No
of time, Peg,
way.
for the 1v1,
I thought they had that, chat.
was lighter HP,
Bro,
but the
Chloe
shots were
carried that ending and they just couldn't do it. Damn.
Early focus into the
Ain't
B
no
zone.
way, bro.
Tools of the trade available for both teams. 100 killer drone.
That was an
already
insane play by
He
him.
also was charged up by Yopi, but that's it. No more
Like
score
perfect
streaks, no more
time
operators
spawn
for
trap.
Elevate. Wolves working on their second tick of progress, looking good for it with Peg.
This map's
and
called
King
Seaside, bro.
Still holding on to operators. Huge tools.
What a
for Wolves
gameplay
to try
from
to
him.
Finalize this A zone.
B zone's gonna get fully
Unlucky
captured.
for him,
What's
though.
the exits look like?
Damn, I thought they had that at the end. I thought that, you know, the momentum was shifted to their side, but they couldn't close on it.
To keep these
Oh.
players
Oh.
at bay, and Kenny's
Oh, they're going to their spawn trap.
Here comes at least one more player to try to get these Elevate members away. And King's actually going to invest the Annihilator just to try to win these gunfights in their spawn. Does have one spawn member come up to just try to help things out. But while this is happening,
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like how Control is like this. How you can spawn trap people if you're good enough to do it. I actually really like that. We don't have any other game mode that's like that. Like Hardpoint's definitely not like this. You know?
Now over towards Dark. PJ versus
Obviously, Search and Destroy isn't like it.
PJ with the health pool, and that's enough now to get Elevate in the zone. Yopi making sure there's no hit from the front as the Sparrow cleans things up. Peg trying to get the equalizer around the back, and he's going to put some pain into the Elevate spawn.
Isolated gunfight over on the left side of the map, and Close actually going to be able to win that one as well. Equalizer out from Peg. Just waiting for kills to come all the way through. Well, Kenny's just going to be the first, but immediately traded out. Nice investment from Yopi there with the Sparrow. Now you only have 2 more operators left to go through,
Oh,
and it's
damn.
Elevate not only with the positional advantage, but also the resources too.
PJ and a bit of finesse, trying to get himself back in towards safety, trying to contest this left
Let's
side
go,
spawn.
big kill, PJ.
Almost
Unfortunate.
transfers for more.
Claws in, no,
versus
claws
Solo,
in.
Spamming things down. Bolts are firing all over the place. And
Come
that's
on.
enough to keep the Wolves' offense at bay a little while longer. But the claw gets expired. Good patience from
Candy's
Wolves.
got his too. War Machine's out.
Candy now the next one up with the War Machine.
And it's again,
You need to
the
get these
resource
kills, bro, with
management
this War
coming through.
Machine.
One gets expired, the next one gets pulled.
That's
Trophy
huge.
system out,
That's
but
huge.
Kenny
That
still
is so
fights
big.
through
A little
the trophy
double right
systems can
there.
only stay alive for so long. 35 seconds left to play. 3 operators online for Wolves.
Just comes down to the timing and the effectiveness of when they decide to use these under the 30-second mark. Long flank
Come on,
from
man.
King. This is going to be potentially a 1v1 between him and Chloe.
Right here,
Eventually,
chat.
gonna hit from the front, starts to get forced as Shing when the War Machine for Zai start to be used together. Peg pushing through all the damage. PJ, the last one standing.
Oh my God.
He's gonna
Uh-oh.
fall.
Nice.
Chloe, are we joking?
No.
Chloe's still alive, but only for so long. It's just the claw left. 6v6. Neon's not stopping the clock.
He should have stayed in it.
Stopping the clock. Eventually, Wolves get on.
That Neon guy should have stayed in there. He threw that low key.
On the way forward, shut down by Neon. Neon still doing a little bit of work. 5v5 action. Yopi on the re-entry. Not able to get there. The Purifier shut down. 4v1. It's just down to Kendi. The stack is in. Kendi's trying to hustle to get there. Can he find an angle? Peg holding it down. Wolves will survive into a fourth map.
We go again. And you never really want to count out Zai getting just
damn it.
a war machine round after round. Always
GGs.
good for it. Always generating
Well played,
score,
Wolves.
yeah, some
Well
sweat
played,
has to be
bro.
dripping down their brow the way that you were able to at least clean up those last few kills from Neon, but instead of just holding inside of the zone, stopping
I
up
thought
that
Elevate had it, bro.
it only benefited going one
I
for
really
one.
thought they would have had it in that round, man.
Up rather than just sprinting straight into
Wolves won that game, bro.
It made you think twice about it.
Yeah, another 3-0 would have been tasty.
Step in the right direction so far. You took away
Damn.
the control, but still so much more to do in this
That
entire
spawn trap
best of
up
five
there is
series, but a
filthy.
good step in the right direction.
Yeah, that's a filthy spawn trap, chat.
I think take the cake. And the efficiency kind of in round 5 to make sure that spawn trap had good value, especially on a peg with the equalizer initially. Massive. So many small moments. In terms of even the first
Unfortunate.
2 rounds.
Unfortunate. Thanks for following and subbing, though.
So a very tight map back and forth. But Elevate
Why didn't I attend the competition? I'm just not trying to fly out. I'd rather just watch it from my house.
And now we go to an APOC hardpoint where, again, Elevate will feel really good about their chances to put the series away here. This comes down to did Wolves.
What map is it? Chat, what hardpoint map is it next?
For any stretch of the imagination.
It's 4 a.m. the Philippines. What's up, Kelly? Shout out Quell, man. 39 kills on the board. What a go.
Looked a little baffled at the end of even winning that
What a
match
go.
to stay alive in this series, just for how impressive this Elevate squad truly is. 39 and 26 out of Klo, who was always a thorn in the side of the spawn. But as far as slaying is concerned, Zai in the respawns for Wolves all weekend long
I need to
has been
carry these
consistent
guys.
from their
Damn.
CSI performance as well.
Damn.
Just needs a little bit of help, and we can
I
probably
don't know
see a
about
lot more
that.
of this Wolves team.
Yeah, absolutely the case. But a
You were
better
subbed to the
performance
chat.
from
What's up,
Neon
King
in particular,
Asian?
I think especially the heroic
Hey, yo,
moments
hit the
that were
sub button.
required for
Appreciate you, bro.
Wolves. Peg continues to
I
show
did,
what
Kelly. I
matters
did get my
most
new dog.
inside
I don't
who
think
has
she's
been
awake yet.
the statistical
I've been
leader
showing
for this
her on
Wolves team.
stream quite often, Kelly. I don't think she's awake right now, though, or I would go get her.
APOC coming up next.
I would go get her.
Elevate have really utilized
What did he
a
just
number
say?
of
What
different
map?
moments. Not so far this weekend, to be fair, but watching them
Did
play
he
it
say
a couple of different
APOC?
times over the course of CDSI, there are some very convincing results, including a
The heck is
250-39
APOC?
win against Stalwart earlier on in the playoff bracket. They also had a beatdown of
What does he
Vitality
mean by-
and a convincing
Oh,
win versus G9 on the map.
Apocalypse.
So they've
Why
played
was he
some
saying
really solid
APOC?
stuff over the course of the last month and a half. And with that, we will step aside for just a brief break before we jump on in. So don't go far. Get yourself refreshed there, friends. We've got map 4 on the way right after this.
That sounded like APOC, chat,
大家
not
好，我们
APOC.
是来自中国队的 Wolves。这一次我们来参加亚特兰大的使命召唤手游世界锦标赛。这一次我们是来拿世界冠军的。
Yeah.
The Snapdragon Pro Series is brought to you by
I don't know about that,
Snapdragon
buddy.
Elite Gaming,
I don't know if you're
Monster Energy,
gonna return again as champions. You did
DHL,
last year, but not this
and
year.
the United States Air Force.
All right, shout out Air Force. Shout out Air Force chat for real. It's only a short little break, chat. We're good. Yeah, APOC is. Oh man, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a fan of Apocalypse. APOC. I've never heard somebody call it APOC. APOC to me is like Asian Pacific. APOC, Asian Pacific. That's what I know APOC as. Like how Latam is Latin America. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got my Virginia shirt on. This is where I went to get my dog, Kelly. Virginia. I picked this shirt up in Walmart in Virginia. I'm not even kidding. Picked up Walmart in Virginia. It's a fire-ass shirt. Nice and blue. Just like my car. Did Tribe win a championship first? They did in the past, but I'm not in Tribe anymore, T-Man, so. It's like TikTok to say tic-tac. Okay, fair enough. I don't know, Bullets. Zai seems exhausted, bro. I think everyone would. Virginia and not DC, question mark? I went to DC as well, AK. I went to DC too. Nice there. I love my time in Virginia, bro. It was great. It was great, dude. I wanted Eggs for all. I said X-Rock would win it all, but I want Elevate to win it all. I think X-Rock will do it, but I would love to see Elevate do it. And of course, Galleries. This break is because of him? Because of who? Oh, Zai? You keep calling them Bribe? Yeah, me too. I hope they finish it off. Oh, that's awesome, AK. I'm actually AK. I'm from Ireland, but my girlfriend Sarah really wanted a dog. It's like a long-haired Dalmatian. She wanted a very specific dog, and they only could really find them in America, so we had to go over there and get it. That's cool though. You have foster doggies and cats over there. Tribe's out. Yeah, they're gone. You can win this match now. Elevate. Elevate for sure. Yeah, Tribe's been out. Why she need a dog when she's got iFerg? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I be trying to say, bro. I'm the real dog. Real chat. Where's my husband? What the frick? Oh, let's listen to them. Nice!
Stage last. Miyan lang yan. Sige, plan nyo. Huwag kayong matay. City. Kaliwa.
What chat? Is it common for them to say nice in Philippines? I remember I used to say it all the time. And I've never heard Filipinos say it before. But they're like, nice! Nice!
Nice.
Really, Cisco? Oh, what did they say when they lost? Did they say anything when... Okay, they just said that's okay. Bro, Cisco, what time is it where you're at? What time is it there? Better be 9 for me. So is it like 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. or something? No, wait, nah, it's not that late. It's like 3 a.m. 3:50, there you go.
And what would be one of what needs to be 3 check marks boxed up if they want to pull off this reverse sweep. And it all now comes down to the focus of an apocalypse.
I'm going for a manly drive after this, Cisco. You already know.
It was their hard point
a little manly one though.
Time to get to work if you're Wolves.
In the big burly car.
Time to get work started back in round number
Undisclosed. Don't type it in chat.
You would really feel like that's where things
Don't type it in chat, bro.
Shift in their favor, but it's one of those things that when you go back and you fully dissect the 3 maps that are played so far, a late resurgence in the
Wolves, I like Wolves, but I just like Elevate better.
Very much so.
I want Elevate to win.
In their favor, should things gone a little bit differently within the first 3 hard points. So I'm interested to see this hard points for a multitude of reasons. Again, very well rehearsed. They know this venue quite well. Do Elevate. However, Wolves.
I need me to see inside of one of those, man. I've never seen inside like a. You know what? I've never seen inside a 2024 car. Period.
Really, for me, it just comes down to P2, P4. 1 and 3, very 50-50. Yeah.
I guess I've seen inside them, but I've never driven one.
You're going to tug of war it. There's going to
be inside like a couple of supercars that were 2024s, like Aston Martins and Ferraris. I don't own those kind of new cars though, chat. I mean, I'm not that guy.
Just funnel through cave if you're the team breaking. So lots of things to look at.
Yeah, I know what it. I know what that one is. I've seen it in videos. Cisco.
Yeah, you know,
the one you're talking about.
What was most alarming when it came down to that map 1 breakdown? Like the biggest takeaway, like albeit a 250 to 196 scoreline, which was much more respectable. The 70-point lead started to grow just with how proactive this Elevate team is in the respawns. We even saw it in the control. Every single kill means more map positioning, means more terrain to be taken away from any team that they are facing. Wolves were kind of thrown into into a very difficult situation where they were constantly hitting for all of 9 seconds at the end of P3.
What do I do if my girl plays Warzone,
We need to
man?
see some more proactivity coming out.
Bro,
to get
I don't
rotation
know.
in their favor, anchor out those
Yeah, just not in person, Cisco.
positions for players like Neon.
It's not in person. But Cisco, I be hitting my my keys right here.
Just as a reminder, looking forward, if Wolves
And like, I'm not gonna show the key because people are gonna know what the car is. I just unlocked it and I can just see the teal lights brighten up and the side light. Oh man, big dub, big W, bro.
They've played it a little bit more so far this weekend.
For real.
A little bit better. So could be an opportunity for a reverse sweep to come through. But I think, again, the big focus is his, because can this Wolves team keep up with the pace?
How do you participate in the World Championship, Anna? You need to
is obviously possible
do the group stages and stuff, like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. You need to find yourself a team.
And that, within its own self, it's got to feel close to a championship ring. And you gave them their first respawn loss in quite some time, and especially on Control, their first
car I have, it's really cheap.
all weekend long. All of that
It's
said,
not the Ferrari from the series, chat. That's not the car I'm talking about.
to pick for a reason, 10-2 leading into this entire weekend across all the tournaments that have recently been played for Elevate.
It's not.
They freaking love it here. We got to get some teams.
Thanks for the heart, Trap.
The groundwork, get dirty.
Appreciate you,
never
bro.
know where these SMGs for Elevate might be lurking.
All right, Elevate, close it out.
Lanes transmitting good information. That
Close it
has
out.
to be the key. Opening nade, well placed up towards maps. That will work out for Elevate. Finding themselves an early advantage on the hard point itself. Now they take the battle underground in towards the trenches. Spawns have already moved just a touch. King's working on it, holding his ground just outside maps. Zai trying to get there to join him, not going to be allowed to, and Elevate will stabilize and early flip the map for Elevate.
Yeah, this is a massive moment for them again. Always playing for the macro. Still plenty of time left to fight over here at 1. Great from the top down distance of being able to see how much of that smoke just covers, but it's only Elevate that are able to reap the benefits. But the problem is they pushed up a little bit.
I don't know, Gabe. I don't think I'll play any more championships. I think I just like hosting them.
Too good.
Yeah.
We're running.
And obviously hashtag COD Mobile partner for watching this championship. But I like hosting them. Those are my favorite. I like making our own championships.
Who are down and down bad, 40-0 with P2 coming up next, and Elevate already in control as PJ and Kendi put Wolves into a bit of a blender.
All right, the crossfire is immense. Kendi has full streaks. Predator missile also being called in by Yopi, because why the hell not? A hell of a start. The spawns flipped 4 times in total, and Elevate still maintain presence on the ruin side.
Unreal. Bang. Unreal start. Not good. If you're a Wolves fan. Now you've got to try to fight up against Kendi with a War Machine at the ready. And at least Wolves are making the right read. You smoke out the jump wall, you try to hit over towards Temple, but the problem is the War Machine's there to meet you. Slowing it down a touch or Elevate, but they still are being tested. Wolves trying to still force their way on in. Nice jump over the wall to catch a couple.
71
turns his attention, finds the kill, and Elevate continued to keep Wolves on a goose egg.
And from the outside looking in, you're down to scrap time, 20 seconds before you got to rotate all the way across the map. You already have that side of the map, but I mean, Wolves are just throwing numbers all the way through the tunnel, and they're just getting blown to pieces. The bottom ruin spawn just opens, and now you're in an even worse position if you are Wolves.
Oh my God.
The old time. It's just down to 5 freaking second shift, and Elevate have collected every hardpoint second available thus far.
Oh my God. 96 2-0.
They very well may have this
96 to 0.
They've got operators at the ready. Wolves can't get to the P first, and now all of a sudden, Wolves are just trying to force something with this little play from King.
101?
Elevate are perfect. Sparrow, Equalizer, Claw, all being set.
Bro, they gotta be the best hardpoint team ever.
Disarray.
Equalizer shut
Okay, they wasted their operators though. They did waste their operators. They got a little bit too carried away with that. Oh my God, he clutched up those ones though. 1 point, chat. 1 point.
Insult to injury, 25 seconds to fight over here at 3, and Wolves finally get on the board. But it's
oh my God.
Huge double on Iopi. Just really feeling themselves now are Elevate, and Wolves are being dismantled. Oh my God. PJ around the back. Not able
Wow.
to keep this thing at a convincing scoreline. Do you say
Oh
that?
my
The Wolves
God.
have 5 seconds? I don't feel like it's good to say.
No. There are many.
Bro, 136 to 5 in at World Championships, crazy.
A 2 for 5 kill feed trade is the most convincing kill feed that we've seen from Wolves this entire game so far. It goes even beyond the macro versus micro as Wolves are starting to dip their toes into their own resource department. Again, P4 is a very massive hill for Wolves to finally spawn on into this map number 4.
It's tough, man. This map
This
can
is
snowball in a major
ridiculous.
way. We haven't seen one
This
quite
is
like that in some time,
ridiculous,
though.
chat.
As if Elevate
Oh
were to say,
my
took one of our
God.
respawns away from us, hurt my feelings.
For
Elevate
real.
trying to really pack a punch here as the break attempt's on the way, but Wolves still
Oh,
holding
come on. Don't be
Just comes
too
down to getting
generous.
finesse this last 25.
Don't give him too many points.
All the way across the
Come on, bro. Like, 50-point club him at least.
Once again, 20 seconds left to fight over here.
50-point club at least, chat. Come on, like 50 points, though.
Blistering pace that Elevate had set for themselves.
50-point club, chat.
22 kills, 20 for Yobi. Everybody's just absolutely slaying, and Susano can just kick his feet up and just watch these longer lines of Cypher Wolves break back in. It's only for 5-second shift, and it's just not good enough.
Wolves will win? Oh my God. We got some Wolves Glizzers in the chat. Holy.
Yeah, but
Holy.
this is how it happens for Wolves, little by little. You're not going to make up 100 points in the blink of an eye.
The cookage is slowing down now, chat. I gotta be honest. The cookage is not here anymore from Elevate.
Right here. Yopi trying
It's
to
just
hit a bit
kind
of
of
pinch around
mid.
for P3. Glow right
The
there
start of
with
this game
it.
was
Trade
crazy,
down
though.
nicely, though, from Wolves. Now within the 100-point threshold. Starting to look a little bit better.
Come on,
Can
boys.
they get a tally on Kendi deep? Yeah, they
Come
can.
on,
So
boys.
hold on a second. Wolves starting to step back up.
They
just a
are.
touch. Elevate now with an opportunity to pop
Dude, if
operators
Wolves
on
make this
rotation,
comeback,
but Wolves are
I
dominating around P1.
will
It
retire.
took them a little while longer on the Hacienda map number 1 to realize their mistakes and try to rectify them a little bit too late, but that was when the lead was 60, not 100. But this is fantastic
No
to see if you are a
way.
fan of Wolves Esports, as they are currently soaking up the majority of time on P1, keeping elevated bait and making sure that they hold on to the utmost important rotation of 2.
Nice Pred missile called in for a double. Elevate trying to stretch through cave
If
side.
Wolves win this, we see your car.
Uh-oh, here we go. Wolves back to within, just around double the points that Elevate were able to put together in the initial parts. Last couple of seconds, really pretty meaningless. It's all about what happens here on rotation to 2. Wolves are there first, plus they have spawns, and they've got a gravity vortex gun.
I don't know if I want to
already aimed up
agree to
towards
this.
his backside cave.
Just trying to shut it
I
down
might need
before
to
you even
retire,
have
though.
King's gravity vortex gun at least find said value in the clock to follow things up with Zai.
Chat, this might be the craziest comeback of all time. I'm not even kidding. Look at this.
The push over towards the secret window, that will also work, and now there's a claw for Susano. Now try to push over, seeing if they can get Wolves displaced.
You
from
gotta
this
be kidding
spawn.
me.
PJ with the purifier, locking down the
All right,
front
we're good,
door.
we're good.
Equalizer to a firm control, and PJ
We're good, we're
almost
good, chat.
finishing things off, but Chloe now
Yeah,
knows
we're
where
good.
to turn his attention, and the spawns will flip with Elevate and control P2.
Yeah, good call there from Chloe with the equalizer. Just make sure you clean out everybody
All right,
else
Chloe,
in the
let's go,
back,
big boy.
And then you can shift your attention back
Let's go,
towards
big
the
boy.
front. Might as well. Hunter Killer Drone to shroud
He just
yourself.
blew
and
himself
move
up by a
little bit further
trophy
forward.
system.
Elevate, maintain control once again.
Last 15 seconds here for Wolves. Have to control mid-map.
All right, we're back up to 100-point lead, chat. We're looking good.
Back to a 100-point gap. Time is running out for Wolves to put this comeback together. This has to be good, whatever it is. And it's not starting on the scrap time battle. Elevate, able to win the last couple of seconds, and they've got members off spawn to get to P3 first.
It's just tough to really
Come on,
gauge.
Elevate.
I mean, Zai only had 16 kills. I know he's not too far away from the
Come
rest
on,
of his
broskies.
teammates, but had a great map number 1.
Come
So
on,
with
brisket!
Silence, King's going to be able to at least find 2 in the response, but Kendi's right there because of course he is. Another good kill feed coming through from Elevate as they maintain presence on the hill from the back.
Shutdowns are decent. Wolves able to find 3 in a row. Peg setting up a bit of a pinch over towards the rafters. Good for
No.
one. Off the reload. Takes his attention towards the barrels. Good focus here from Wolves. Nice little team push coming through. That flips the spawns around. This is not where Elevate wants to be. Wolves do not
Watch
have
your
any operators to make this really
Watch your
hard, but
ETA.
they can't lock down this trap.
Watch your
Flying and
ETA.
Ching nearly does it all himself. Elevate tagged up heavily. Neon trying to follow up on that damage to confirm these eliminations, but just a bit awry. He just cannot lock in the shots.
Come
Ching
on.
trying to force it forward, but
Come
Yopi's
on,
got
Elevate.
Sparrow, and Elevate will break.
Show
Yopi
them.
Sparrow efficiency this entire
Show
round
them.
number 4 is something you can absolutely write home about. Grandma's gonna post it on the refrigerator. Another
Yes,
kill to come all the way
sir.
through for Yopi. It's 2
Yes,
13
sir,
to 98, and Wolves are just not here to play.
Have to find some sort of a break through this. You got to get chicken coop control. You have to dominate P4. Elevate have the setup that they want. It's just down to finding the final kills to possibly send themselves into the semifinals on Sunday. Close double.
Come on, Elevate. Close it out.
From the front.
Close it out,
It's
Philippines.
absolute pain. Throw it in
Philippines
towards
number
the choke
1.
point. Kendi, a War Machine behind it. Last 20 seconds needed.
Philippines #1.
They just gotta have to work this pinch all the way through Chicken Coop, 2 players strong, but of course it's being looked at.
Yes,
Neon
sir.
comes through with the War Machine, comes up absolutely dry.
Take
Just
him
comes out the
down.
King, but PJ with the Pure Fire answers it back.
It has to be a play through cave side, and PJ is gonna melt
Oh
everything
my
in front of
God.
him. Elevate the CDSI champions, 4-0ing Wolves back in China. Fast forward a week and a half, they're looking good to send them out of the tournament here at Worlds as PJ.
Oh
is
my
right
God.
there. Wolves still hanging on by just a breath. Susano from one side, the rest of Elevate from the other. Still time to work here if they want to try to put it away on 4. Otherwise, you can just get mid-map control and win it there.
You gotta go new, but it might not matter. 242 counting all the way up. The last little bit of scrap time here at the second set of hard points is just going to be another nail in the coffin for Wolves.
Chloe hanging out, can just step on
1
it and find
second,
the final
chat.
second. Wolves down to their last life. Can they find the kills they need?
Close them out.
LP for the
Yes,
final
sir.
double, and Elevate move on to Sunday.
Let's go, Elevate, chat. W Elevate. W Philippines. Philippines #1.
To Atlanta for DreamHack
Holy.
2024. You lost the control.
Holy.
Kind of angered them a little bit. It was a 100-point lead at the end of the first set of hard points.
Wow.
It was egregious of a
Good
scoreline,
job,
to say the
man.
least, but
Made it
no,
into the finals day tomorrow, chat. Sunday.
through the Swiss bracket, they are the real freaking deal. We asked about their
Holy.
consistency.
Be
and what they
here
look
or
like
put
on
the
that
fries
main
in your
stage.
rear,
That
chat.
has
Tomorrow.
been a continuation.
Tomorrow. W9 with the 50 gifted too, chat. Holy.
Moments of concern, sure, still kind of hanging
Oh,
around
Cisco
in the
got gifted. Let's go. W gift. W gift, chat. Hell yeah. That's what I wanted to happen. Elevate into the final day, chat. We needed that. We needed that. Ooh, I needed that. They told me I was washed. I needed that, chat. They needed that. Good job, Elevate. Congratulations. Big up Elevate, chat. W Gamers.
Slaying differential in between Elevate and
For
Wolves
sure.
was just so immense in this map number
They're
4,
into the
but
next
it also
one.
just gets
Into the next
accentuated by
day.
the conversation about the operator
They've made it.
through every single respawn map that was
Finally.
played in the best of 5 series.
We get to
Elevate
see them.
always had the edge against Wolves, which is crazy
Into
to
the
say because that was the one
semifinals.
thing benefiting them in respawns this time last year.
Absolutely the case.
I wonder, will it be Elevate versus Galleries, or will the Galleries and Elevate go against the Chinese teams first?
Not being able to get over hurdles. Could not get over Q9. Could not get over X-Rock.
I really want to see Elevate in the finals, chat. Not gonna lie.
And now a chance to go up against
I think Elevate are the only team that stands a chance on respawns to go against the Chinese teams.
Elevate absolutely determined to show why they were undefeated.
You know what I'm saying, chat? I feel like they're the only team that stands a chance to beat them.
In a dominant fashion to continue their way through. Now in
And there's
the
more
semifinals,
respawns than there
they
is
will
search
be
and
facing
destroys,
off
so
against Galaris tomorrow.
45, big game,
This is going
44.
to be a very, very fun Sunday to kind of end.
Big game
this
from the
entire
whole team.
competition.
That's a saucy
None of them went
because,
negative.
Again, just looking at how Elevate play both their hard points, it's only a single Odin in the picture.
The whole
Everything
other
else
team
is
went
full
negative
automatic
except
rifles
for
that they're trying
King.
to use for their long range battle. So going up against Lucas,
Holy, bro.
what does that look like in that battle?
Holy, chat.
Well, we're going to find out here tomorrow. Before we do that, though, it's time to close out the day, which means one more interview with one more winner. F-Dot standing by.
See what he has to say. It's PJ, isn't it?
Thanks a lot. I'm here with PJ. Thanks a lot, friends. I'm here with PJ. And PJ is certainly here with us. You and Elevate.
Yes, sir.
You went crazy. But here's the thing. All of these teams are talking about how good Elevate is.
They're the best.
They think you might be the best team here.
Yes,
Does
sir.
that give you added pressure, or
Well, X-Rock might be the best team.
It doesn't give me any pressure because why do I have to think of
I want to see X-Rock versus Elevate in the finals, chat. That's what I'm trying to see right now.
want to play, we win as a team, we lose as a team.
And over here, you've got a team on the stage, but you've got a squad in this front row as well. Talk to me a little bit about who these people are and why they're supporting you so loudly.
Some of them are our supporters from other countries. Some of the one particular family here is actually Tribe Washi's family supporting a Philippine team. And
Wow, Tribe Washi's family supporting the Filipinos.
To all of you who are supporting, please.
Hey, yo, because Tribe are washed as hell.
We'll do our best, we promise.
Bro, I didn't need to say it, but I did.
It's about family. and it's about bringing pride to the region. You're certainly doing that, man.
Good job,
Congratulations on the
PJ.
win, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, so we've got Beef Mommy standing by with the rest of the bracket. Thanks for having
Yeah,
us.
watch these Filipino. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, F-Dot. I'm with Chloe.
All right, let's see what he does to the freaking thing. Is he gonna score it out? Is he gonna do a heart, an unhappy face?
The highest placing Filipino team in the Call of Duty Mobile World Championship.
Of course, we're prepared. You know, it's good. It feels good, and I think I see the trophy.
Bro.
He sees the trophy also up there on stage, but you still gotta go through 3 more teams tomorrow. And when it comes to support, of course, when it comes to really hard moments like that control game, how do you handle that pressure, especially when you have to go have
Chat, what's he gonna say this time?
reset?
What?
How do you do that
Bro!
mental reset? What's your motivation? Is it your family up and on stage, or the family that's literally taking
he just
a
wants to be
video
the
of you right
best.
now?
That's the motivation, to be the best.
Whether you win or lose, you need to focus to the next game.
What do you have to say to the family that you have here with you? Not only on
What's my
stage
bro
again,
yapping about?
and also the one that's over right here.
Bro is shy, bro. He's like one of those ooh-woo, like anime guys.
Mom and Dad, I love you. Thank
Where
you
like
for
the girl
coming.
takes full force of him, like over the top of him and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Chloe. You already know what to do.
Oh god, bro just spawned in. Yes, sir! Imagine you started spraying Elevate instead of Wolves. Oh, hell nah! Oh, hell nah! Nah, fuck all that, chat. No shot, bro. That's no love, man. There's no love, bro. No!
We already know what's gonna happen.
I'm sick of this.
Up to you guys.
I'm sick of them putting the respect on each other's names, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Commiserations to all
Bro,
the squads
what
that
the oh my god. Bro just went and ruined it, chat. Bro just went and ruined the whole situation.
so nice to see.
It's so heartwarming. I mean, last year we had people drawing full hearts around logos. Like, you cannot stop the sportsmanship that's currently being
shut
exercised
up.
in that backstage amongst the pit.
I want fire. I want danger. I want arrogance. I want trash talk. I don't want fairies. I don't want goodwill. I don't want sportsmanship. Bring back old esports.
So tomorrow we're focusing on semifinals, getting down to our top 2, and then of course heading into our grand finals. So take a look at the brackets. You can see a visual representation.
Yeah, bring Veg back.
Of that exactly.
Hell nah.
Up against Q9.
Bro, bring back Veg. Bring back Veg.
Absolutely. The X-Rock Q9 rivalry continues. At one point in time, X-Rock
hell
won
no.
3 matches in a row versus Q9, but Q9
Hey,
did
no
get the better
way,
of the
bro.
CDSI.
Yeah,
Whatever, dude.
X-Rock throughout the entirety of their tournament. I still waiting to see how tested they
Whatever,
can honestly
bro.
be until either they make it to the grand finals. Q9 will finally be that test, but my eyes are all glued to be able to see what championship form does look like for Lucasine. Again, top 2 player, he ain't number 2. Excited to see what he looks like against this Elevate squad.
Yeah, hopefully you
Did
guys
bro
are
just say
prepared for what we
top 2 player, but he ain't number 2? Why did he not just say number 1 player? Why did he have to make a whole thing out of that? Why did he have to do that? What? All right, chat, I'll be back here tomorrow. Start around the same time, I believe, tomorrow. As it is, there it is. The times are on the screen. No, Elevate go against Galleries. I guess that was to be, you know, we kind of thought that would be the case, but I mean, that could mean that we see Elevate in the finals. I think that's a better way to get them in the finals, chat. But yeah, we'll wrap up the stream there, gamers. Thanks for all coming out. I appreciate you. Whether you were on YouTube or whether you were on
when it's all said and done.
TikTok. But yeah, I'll be back here to stream the finals and the semifinals tomorrow. You already know the vibes. Hashtag COD Partner Chat. You know the vibes. Chat, broski. It's been a pleasure. I'm gonna go out for a manly drive. You already know, chat. Okay, that made it sound like my car was a Japanese car. It's not. It's not a JDM. All right, chat. I'll see you later, gamers. Peace and love. Peace and love to all the regions.
It's gonna be great.
See you later, alligator.
We literally couldn't ask for anything better.